I love the show. I love you guys. Fucking, let's go Jets. Jets, 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 Jets. I love the show. I love you guys. Fucking, let's go Jets. Jets, 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 Jets.
Oh my god. You guys are bad.
Ha 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 ha. Very funny, Dana.
We can't all be beautiful.
DayngerZone, baby.
I think he has more thought-provoking questions.
I'll be in the danger zone.
Oh my god, let's go!
Totally.
It's showtime. Showtime, baby. It is finally showtime here in the Danger Zone where we chill Friday nights, Sunday nights, weekend nights, all the above. We are here, guys, another Friday. Let me have you guys here join me on screen. Let me adjust a little hoopla. That's a little better. You know what? No. There we go. And newest on the top. I like that. Getting there, baby. No Murph tonight. What am I going to do with this guy? Didn't even tell me until I half prepared a show directly involving him. What in the world? What are we going to do with this guy? I don't know. But he's enjoying the summer. I can't blame him one bit. In his stead, I do have, oh, a little naughty there. Naughty. Speaking of Jet Santa, my beard is definitely naughty. In his stead, sorry, where was I? We have Sasquatch joining us tonight, guys. You are hopefully all familiar with him. Sorry, I'm trying to get my. Sorry, I don't mean to be all dark and mysterious here. Getting things situated, man. You are in the danger zone. We're going to be talking a little bit of Jet Nuggets, a little bit. I think we're going to have Scott Bearall tell us his life story, how he became a man up on a mountain. So get your notepad ready to take some notes there. He'll be with us here any minute. It looks like some of you are here already. Shout out to you guys. 8 minutes in, 8 people here. Man, if this keeps up, we might hit 700 tonight. We are at 685. A number I thought would never be possible. I'm not going to lie. So, hey, if we hit 700, mind blown. I used to see all these infomercials back in the day for the 700 Club. I'll have to see what that's all about here shortly as I join it. Anyways, man, thank you guys for joining. Spike the like button, hit all those buttons you like doing. And let's see who's here. Okay. I put a few folks up during the intro. I saw Afram early. I saw Ali. I saw Jets fan 2405. Havmo in the house. Charles. Hell yeah, man. The Friday crew is here. Also Chris B. Hell yeah, man. Just perusing, see who else joined us a few moments later. Bill M. Hell yeah. Welcome. Yeah, man. It's what? Oh, is it the 700 Club? Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I just remember it having a catchy name, 700 Club. I guess that's what I'm striving for. 15 away. Although we were 13 away on Sunday. People subscribe just to chat and then unsubscribe. So I lost 2, gained 2 Sunday, lost 2 Tuesday or something. We'll get there, man. We'll get there. It's the off season. I don't expect much movement there. Speaking of movement, man, this guy, very hard to nail down. Got him right where I want him tonight, and that is alongside me. That's
a
pretty
Rocky
big Corona.
little Rocky Mountain bourbon I'm going to try for the first time. Single malt. Let's see how it goes.
Oh shit. I like it, man. I like it. Rocky Mountain Baldy. What is up tonight, man?
Oh man, it's been a busy week for me. I thought I retired, but man, it feels like I've been working. But it's all right, getting shit done.
Did you get your and I know this, but for the audience, did you get your remodeling and stuff done?
Pretty much for now done with the interior. Next year probably get to work on the exterior, maybe a few other things here and there, but kitchen and bathroom done. Yeah, getting there, man. Cheers.
Cheers. You know what?
Hey,
Hold on.
you said bourbon tonight. What the hell? There you
Hold
go.
on.
Hello to everybody else. Bill M. Good to see you. Chris B in the house. Yep.
Ali joining us. You know him from the Midnight Mike show, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he's hoping Beast shows up.
I don't think Beast will ever find the danger zone. We're kind of off the beaten path.
Hey, that's how I like to live my life, as you well know.
Damn straight. Oh, look at this. Ali responds. He says, I'm going to gift a Danger Zone crew membership to a lucky lurker. He got one indeed. Brooklyn Cortez, NYC sports fan, grabs that. Brooklyn Cortez. You think he's from Brooklyn, or you think that's his first name?
No, I would guess he's from Brooklyn, but definitely that's a new one to me.
Yeah, and you would think with the New York City there, it's kind of like redundant, but I like the leading with Brooklyn part. I like that a lot.
Maybe his name is Cortez. He's from Brooklyn. I'm sure he can explain if he wants to.
Yes, please do. BC, NYC, SF, as the kids say. Scott, cheers, brother.
Cheers. I'm not shooting. I'm sipping tonight.
Hey,
maybe later,
Sounds like something Vrabel would say.
Well,
Anyway,
I heard Rossini never sips. Careful.
Yeah. Yeah. Folks, man, Ali, appreciate you, brother. Don't feel like you must do that, but if you do, just know I funnel it right back into the channel, man. Whether I'm trying to improve this show for you, or I throw Scott some bones, I throw Murph some bones, I throw a guest some bones, man. It's just all for y'all. I work, so I don't need the profits, so to speak. Um, but man, are those profits heavily taxed? I will say.
Are there actual profits?
Yeah, let's do this. Profits.
Yeah, right. And Ali, don't let them kid you. It all goes into beard products.
Oh, yes. Yes, it does. Tree sap and
Yeah, right.
oh, shit. You know what I did get? I guess we're going off the rails, man. I got like this rubber scrubber thing that has like these spikes, like a cactus kind of, and
Uh-huh.
it actually gets to my chin.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Game changer.
if you go riding hard with kind of a comb, you're pulling shit out. It's got to be real kind of easy. Get everything. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of miss letting it just go full on reggae style. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. If you haven't noticed, I don't do much either. I mean, my shit's all over the place. I finally hit this the other day because it was starting to look like I just had a.
You were looking like a Sasquatch.
Yeah. My beard was starting to connect to my back. But you know what? All right, these folks are not intrigued by this, I'm sure.
Beard talk. Yeah. So excited.
Yeah. What do you guys think? We are 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks from training camp. I talked to Dom Seed today. We're going to get him on during training camp. Next week, I'm hoping to get Murph for 2 hours, and we have Scott has. I mean, he didn't say yes yet, but I said, "Hey, bro, I had a game for you tonight. We have Scott has a game for both of us as well. Can you give me 2 hours next week, and we will do both back to back?" So,
Oh yeah.
we got
That's
some fun things coming.
that's a get even for the ones you guys put on me. So it may not be as entertaining. I don't know. Well, that kind of depends on you guys. We'll see.
What I will say is something we spoke about last Friday in the final hour that is interesting. Unlike my beard grooming and all that, the Danger Zone YouTube channel is launching its first regular season fantasy football league. I mentioned that last week again in the final hour, and I told folks, hey, post a comment after the show with a fire emoji to get on the list of people that have interest in being in it. Okay, right now, total counting you and me and Murph and them, we have 8 already, Scott.
Okay. Hell,
Which means
that's enough to do a league right there.
it is. It is. However, I do like 12. So there's 4 more opportunities. You know what? If you are serious about wanting in, either go back to last week's video right now and type a fire emoji, leave it as a comment, or wait till this show is over, throw a fire in the comments, not the live chat, the comment section. One of the two. Last week's show, this week's show, put a fire in the comments. You'll be number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12. And I will take 13, 14, 15 because, someone might say, hey, $50 is too cheap. I don't want to do it. Or someone will say, hey, $50 is too expensive. I don't want to do it. So you're just adding your name to the, to be be offered a spot. And it's first come, first serve. So we need number 9. Okay, get on the horn and put your fire emoji in there.
I need to know, is Charles
Mhm.
Gorman in?
Not yet.
Come on,
You want to
Charles.
know?
Come on,
Do you want to
Charles.
know? Do you want to know the 8?
Sure.
Me, you, and Murph,
All right.
co-host on the channel, got to be in it. Clancy,
Of course.
AZ Jet fan,
Okay.
Sir Luca,
All right.
and Peg and Artie.
Oh, they're both gonna have a team. Nice. All
No,
right.
they both want in. So
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's good bragging rights for the household right there.
yeah, until one of them tries to trade Brees for a pack of cigarettes.
Well, you need to be on top of that.
I'm just teasing. I'm sure they'll. You know what? I'm sure they'll probably be fighting each other as much as us with that one.
Maybe Hayes needs to get in.
You know what? If I get more fires tonight, you know, it might spawn into 2 leagues. I really hope it doesn't, but it might. Or me sitting out, which what I really don't want to see happen. But we'll see. We'll see how much interest there is after tonight. Because I mean, that was the last hour last week, and we have eight people. You know, so we'll see if you're listening and interested. The JTs of the world, the Charles Gormans, Ali, Havmo, guys. Let's go. Again, it's like timestamps, so get in there.
Anthony won the playoff league.
Good point.
Just
Good
saying.
point. I'm not going to track people down though. If you don't
Right.
hear this message, it is what it is.
I bet you'll get more interest once training camp starts and people are starting to kind of gear up for the season again.
Look what the cat dragged in.
You were just talking about them.
I was. And all the marital complications that'll arise from together being in the Danger Zone Fantasy Football League.
Yep.
Already welcome, brother. Scott, I do have a inflexible plan tonight. Basically Q&As, which we're always open to. Don't get it wrong, people. Like anytime you have a good Jet question, we will hit it. But also like I want to take callers as well. We had a call-in show about a month back, but we only had like 2 callers or something. Hopefully get some more engagement here tonight. But also I do have a couple nuggets I'd like to hit first, if that's okay.
All right. What are those nuggets? Present
There.
nuggets.
Let's see. Well, you know what? Aside from Aaron Donald being at Rams practice,
I saw that. Yeah.
I mean, not practice, but he was there at the team facility working out. It's like,
Right.
Okay, I see you, bro. Honestly, he'll play. He's gonna play.
He may wait till week 10 or something.
He's as he should. You know.
How many years has he been off now? Did he retire after the Super Bowl year? Did he?
Chat, let us know. Good. I think it's been 4 roughly, but like chat, let us know how many years has Aaron Donald sat out. Robert
if anyone
C.
could do it, it'd probably be that guy, but that's a long time to be away from the game.
Robert C. If you can hear this, let me know if this is better now. Am I coming in choppy?
Not on my end.
Okay. All right. He says I was in 480p. I was actually in 720, but I just bumped it up to 1080. Let me know what you think. Robert C., I want to please you, brother. I don't want to come in like a VHS tape. Okay. Pause. Charles. He has been retired since 2024.
Oh, well, that's not too long then, really.
Correct. Yeah, and I thought it was longer than that. I'm not going to lie.
So he hasn't played for 2 seasons. Yeah, which is still a long time for an NFL player,
Correct. According to Charles.
according to Charles. Charles, you
His
know those things.
he might have retired in 2024, but his final season was 2023.
Okay, so yes, that's 2 seasons. He hasn't played.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, all right, let's go. So, first things first, Scott, and these might be nothing. I'm just trying to get the Jet stuff out of the way. Here, and some of these you may have seen, but just want to get your thoughts. Top 2026 tight ends cash. How much they received, meaning most expensive, blah, 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 blah. Kyle Pitts. I mean, and again, like new contracts weigh into this because a lot of it gets front loaded, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Number 2, Isaiah Likely. Number 3, Kenyon Sadiq. What do you think about that?
Well, that's where he was drafted. Had he been drafted in the second round, he wouldn't be up there. You know my response to this when I first saw it was Trey McBride is way underpaid. But yeah, that's just because of where he was drafted. That's why he is there. Certainly hasn't earned it yet, but hopefully he does.
The other thing, like on a Jet note, is yes, Sadiq is number 3, but that 13.6 million is out of his entire deal, which he gets like 22 total.
Yeah.
So it just front loaded, and you know it's more so his signing bonus that he gets for being a first round pick. So anyone who tries to tell you guys Sadiq is the 3rd highest paid tight end this year, no, he's not. Get out of here with that.
Well,
Yes,
it's kind of the same idea with Jeremiah Love, right? He's like the 3rd highest paid running back now next year based because of where he was drafted.
correct, because you get your signing bonus up front, and that counts as cash this year. That doesn't mean your cap hit is that high because Sadiq's is not.
Right.
Actually, I'm kind of curious. Sadiq over the cap. His cap hit for this season is $4 million.
Yeah. So they'll be paying the first signing bonus for 4 years or whatever it is.
Correct. They prorate he's making 4 mil. That means the other 10 is getting split.
Right.
Yeah. Got you. And that's the key word here. The key word here is cash. That's the key word. So just a heads up there.
Which is I listened quite a few years ago. It was when Tampa Bay brought in Brady and all the other guys, that they and I heard an interview with the general manager, and he said, if you have enough cash, you can basically do whatever you want. And it's also why cash-rich teams can do more than like the Raiders were always kind of mom and pop, didn't have cash, big cash. Steelers don't have big cash, it's still the family thing. So there is an advantage to rich ass owners like Woody, like the guys over there in Denver. I mean, they're the richest in the whole damn league now, the Waltons. So yeah, it's kind of just interesting hearing him say that. Like we all kind of knew it, but he just put it out there.
Right. And that you're right, dude. Having cash at your disposal is huge. That's why it's nice to root for like a big market team because you know they ought to have cash. But I mean, the NFL, everyone has cash, but like major markets should have a hell of a lot of cash. And hey, I've not seen Woody Johnson. I mean, rumors and shit, but like I haven't seen him struggle to fork out some cash when it makes sense.
He doesn't seem like he's been cheap on players. Unless it's been his idea to like not bring in a backup quarterback and not pay a backup quarterback. But it's dumb little things like we're not having the food trucks here anymore. Shit like that. Maybe well he paid Aaron Glenn a lot of money. I mean, he overpaid Aaron Glenn. I don't know where Sala ranked in as far as other coaches when he was here, but that's one way you could save money by not hiring a big time coach.
Well, I mean, the other thing is he was fine firing Sala, who was still owed years worth of money, right? Like,
Yeah.
he gave Aaron Glenn a 5-year deal or whatever,
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think he's cheap. Yeah, doesn't seem like it to me. Maybe he is petty at times about certain things, but I don't think he's cheap.
What do you make of the comment by Robert C., who I'm assuming knows you are in proximity to Denver, and he says you got a medium market over there, Scott?
Yeah, but they have the richest owners in the league. And the fuckers own Walmart. And who knows what else they own.
Walmart. That's some money.
Yeah. The Waltons. Walmart.
The Waltons. Indeed. I love me some John Boy.
Hi, John Boy.
Another little tiny baby nugget, Scott. Thoughts?
God. Well, hey, you know what? I'd take his job bouncing around the league, being a third string quarterback everywhere but here, I guess. Good for him. If he makes the team. I mean, he may not make the team.
If you were and real quick, we're not going to go down this rabbit hole, but if you were in charge of the Saints, what can you offer this kid? Is it just, hey, fight with Rattler, one of you wins, one of you gets cut?
Well, I've seen nothing from Zach Wilson to make him think he can beat out anybody. I mean, physically he can do it, but he's got nothing in the brain. Now, can Kellen Moore kind of break through? I don't know. How many coaches keep trying? But if I had to pick right now, I'm taking Rattler over him.
Charles says Zachy Poo.
Yeah.
Havmo says I want to see all of his mom's friends.
You want to see him up close and personal like Zachy Poo has?
Maybe like just in a gumbo. All right. That's enough of old Zachy Poo. All right.
Yes,
Moving
David Carr's old number.
Good point. Did someone else say that or did you catch that?
I just said that. I don't know if someone else may have said it.
I thought.
Is it David or Derek? I always get them mixed up.
Derek.
Yes.
Yes. I assumed it was his spot on the depth chart, personally.
Well, both can be true. Did they draft a quarterback this year?
They did not.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, moving right along. This is jet related. Okay, so I read this the other day, and shout out U Stadium, Frankie V, all them guys that own it. Nick, I think, is his name. Um, they've been mining this data from the ESPN site, and it's been good tweets. This one, they found this info from ESPN's survey of 70 league executives, coaches, and scouts. These are the top 10 defensive tackles entering the season. Dot dot dot. You see Quinnen on there. You see Leonard Williams atop the list, former Jet. Blah blah blah. Honorable mentions, a couple more. But I was looking for Tavondre Sweat the whole time. Couldn't find him. I was like, damn. I don't know. That's just. I mean, you tell me. But one good thing to note is also receiving votes. The final name on the list, David Onyemata. So, what do you make of Sweat not being here and Onyemata being here?
These lists mean nothing to me. Basically, they're predicting. I mean, I'm sure they consider last year's the play by the players last year, but this is what they're expecting next season to be. Like I heard some Pittsburgh people going ape shit over Cameron Hayward being down there when he was all pro or second team, whatever. But they're probably thinking, well, he's old, he's bound to decline. So yeah, I don't put much into these lists, Dane. 2026 has not been proven on the field at this point.
Fair point. I do. I mean, regardless of Sweat being left off, I do think it's nice that someone somewhere threw a vote at Onyemata. It might mean nothing, but also I've heard a lot of good about the guy. Him and Osai. Um, we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. I like him being with Dunbar. I like Sweat being there. I think if one or two out of three of those guys pan out, I think it'll make it worth all three's money.
The important list, and you know what? I don't trust ESPN to have actually even spoken to 70 plus people about this. I really don't. I think ESPN is mostly garbage anyway. But the important thing is going to be, how does this list play out at the end of the 2026 season? It's never
Correct.
like they call it before the season starts.
If only there was a way to have accountability for lists like these, and
Well,
it's
there is. You keep track, except we don't know who the people actually are.
Correct.
But you can call out. We can take receipts.
And then you just don't listen to that shit the following year, right?
Like I said, I don't listen to anything ESPN has to say anymore.
I like it. But also, hey, it's nice when someone gets shouted out. Onyemata did. I give him a tiny kudo for that.
You know what they didn't do, though? Outside
What?
the top 10, they didn't put the team the guys play for, which would have been nice to see it there,
Yes, they. Oh, outside of the top 10. Yeah.
outside of the
Correct.
top 10.
Yes, good points. One more nugget for you, and then we can field a call or two, or three, or four. The Danger Zone might just throw out the stranger phone line. Yeah, I'm not going to quit my day job. All right, let's see what we got here. Big Scott.
I
Sorry.
just thought way bigger. Yeah.
And even in a medium market, you're doing well for yourself.
Medium, that's right. I don't know if I'm quite considered the Denver market where I am. But
No, probably not. I don't know.
I'm just a cracker out here in the boondocks.
Have you ever heard of Nicole Lynn, who, believe it or not, represented Quinnen Williams?
No, but I know where you're going with this.
Okay, well, let me frame it for the audience. Nicole, again, shout out U Stadium. Nicole Lynn, Terrion Arnold's agent, which I didn't realize, said there's a very good likelihood that Terrion Arnold is signed in the next 45 days. What the hell? Okay, sure. 45 days after being cut by the Lions. She said 4 teams have inquired: the Colts, the Texans, who I believe met with him today or yesterday, the Seahawks, and dot, 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 the Aaron Glenn led Jets. Something or nothing.
Well, it kind of makes sense. Aaron Glenn knows him, right? If he thinks he's a good guy, I'm not touching him. I mean, that's just a whole nother distraction. And will he even be playing this year? Regardless of his legal situation, the NFL might say, not till this is figured out. So yeah,
Dude,
I'm not touching him.
well, plus, if he finds out that you do kind of need him and you start negotiating, like, what's to stop him from holding you ransom?
Yeah, he has no qualms about doing that. Him and OJ. Yeah, good one, Dane. You've been waiting all week to say that, haven't you?
That was on the spot, but I had to think.
Okay.
It was too easy though. It was there.
If it's true or not, I mean, think about since Aaron Glenn took the Jets job, how many people we've been tied to that were Lions, that it all was a big nothing.
like that linebacker with the
The
hair.
linebacker, yep.
Um,
There was an offensive lineman, Skipper, maybe was that his name?
yes, Skipper. There was the safety Kirby Joseph, who I think just re-signed or something.
Yeah, I mean, people thought, oh man, all these Lions are gonna follow Aaron Glenn over here. Yeah, not just what was the one receiver who was a bum?
Oh yeah, Josh Reynolds.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I personally wouldn't touch this guy. That's me.
Do you believe what Nicole Lynn is saying, though? Let me ask that.
Well, you said yourself that the Texans met with him, didn't you?
I did.
Is that legit?
See, okay, if I'm a team, no. I mean, I might meet with him, but honestly, I don't even think I meet with him. I say, hey, call me when your legal stuff's figured out, man. Why invite that and then, oh, he goes away for life, and you just have egg on your face?
Well, I could see meeting with him in case he does get cleared. You're ahead of the game, right?
But there's a lot of evidence against him.
I'm
I will
not.
say.
Yeah, I'll say it again. Not touching him. I don't myself, but he's got skills that very few people in the world have, and these NFL teams will put up with some nonsense from people. Now, the NFL might strongly discourage a team from signing him. We've seen that with players over the years. Ray Rice, he never stepped back on the field after that incident. So
him or Sorsby, you got to take one.
you know what? I'm going to speak like I'm an NFL employee. Okay. Because personally, I'm not touching either one of them. But what would bring down the NFL faster? Someone like him or a gambling? The public doesn't trust the NFL when it comes to gambling.
I would say the latter.
Yeah. So, as an NFL executive, I'd be saying no, Sorsby,
Agreed.
can't,
Agreed.
because that nothing would bring down the NFL faster than some gambling, point shaving sort of scandal. It's become,
Which
it's
the
become,
NBA.
yeah, and it's become too important a part of the NFL's success.
Agreed. Agreed. A couple comments I want to hit during our nugget breakdowns there, Scott. Afram chimed in. He says he agrees with you, Scott. This list of defensive tackles means nothing. Right now, we're waiting to see these guys on the field.
Yeah. It's, preseason rankings don't mean shit.
Correct. Correct. Afram also loves the line. Let's wait and see. Here he is.
Yeah.
He's adding it to the chat. I like it. He stays firm in his beliefs. I will say. I like it. It's not always great, from a viewer standpoint. You got to say something other than wait and see in July. But Afram does add other things to the conversation to make up for his wait and sees, right?
But it's never wrong. Also,
It's not. Correct. Correct. Unfortunately, success rate doesn't always, matter in this world these days. I don't think, because, like you said, man, will there be accountability with these lists of ESPN? Probably not. Probably not.
no, and yeah, they just, I don't know if you ever watch Chris Sims, but I like one thing he does on his shows is he goes back and looks at his predictions and he sees where he blew it and whatnot, and he kind of explains his thinking. It's kind of cool. Most of these people, no, they hope it's never brought up again.
Correct. Correct. We need a Jet YouTube comp for that, like a receipt taker in the realm.
I have heard Connor, God, why can't I remember his last name now? But Rogers kind of kick himself in the nuts over predictions he made. But most people, especially if you want to, and I'm hating on ESPN big time because that's how I feel about them. Those guys don't at all.
They're not listening, so go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, no, I don't. I hope they are. Mina Kimes and Bill Barnwell and all those clowns. They're just trying to get views.
Well, they had the most views ever this past year. Yip-de-doo-dah day. They'll be quick to tell you that. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Accessibility is also a big factor. But anyways, Afram agreed with you there. Havma was talking about Terrion, I think, when he said a distraction to distract from other distractions.
Triple D's.
First time seeing Triple D, Scott?
No.
Well,
maybe a distraction to distract from a quarterback's distractions wouldn't be a bad thing.
You know what? All of a sudden, he is not the biggest malcontent on the team. I see that. That's some logic.
Yeah.
Artie, in regards to Terrion Arnold, innocent till proven guilty. I agree. However, if what I read was true, and this guy wasn't on site for this kidnapping, instead, he was FaceTiming the kidnappers and orchestrating what they ought to do to these victims, I mean, that FaceTime's going to be evidence. And like, that's pretty damning. All alleged, of course. All he's innocent until proven guilty. Also, the wheels of justice move slowly. Could you get a season out of him before all this happens? Yes, you could. But we got Brandon Stevens, baby.
That's right. But you got to know the Lions didn't just cut him willy nilly. They did their homework and went, oh fuck, let's get rid of this guy. So I'm surprised the Cowboys aren't one of the teams, because it sounds like that's kind of a Jerry Jones thing. He has no problem with some of these skeptical personalities.
What do you think of Charles when he says Josh Reynolds was ass?
Yeah, he was. Is he on a team this year?
Doubt it.
Let's see.
What
about
how is this possible, Scott? What I'm holding right now. I just broke. I had a beard hair down to here and no other ones.
Well, it was probably one that broke off that was knotted onto a different one.
I think it was. You're right. Because I just went like this and it was like, yeah, okay, all right, never mind, carry on. Anyways,
he may not be on a team. Who was the other guy? Lazard, I don't think is on a team.
Correct. What about Tyler Johnson?
Tyler Johnson, I don't know, but yeah, they were the 2, 3, and 4, right?
Tyler Johnson says Cowboys.
Really? Okay.
He won't make the team, but Josh Reynolds, who I think is like 45 now, nope, still says New York Jets. Nope, he's neither. You're right. They were just plug-in guys. Anyways, let's keep it. You know what, Scott? Let's throw the link in. If anybody wants to call in, let's see. I have a feeling we might have a caller shortly.
Come on, Charles. You're the leadoff hitter.
He is. He gets our juices flowing.
Ollie. Well, would I get hate if I made the white buffalo picture sort of my screen photo? Would that be taken over into Buffalo Bills stuff?
I don't. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Here's a question from Artie. Can you ask Rocky Mountain if I should have chocolate marshmallow whiskey or proper 12 apple?
Good Lord, what on earth are those? If I had to choose between the two, I would probably try the proper 12 apple first. But I keep it straight, Artie. I'm just straight unflavored bourbon.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually kind of shocked that you have ice in there.
No, I like to have an ice cube, one big one. I like it. I like a little chill to it. I will do a shot when you make me, but I like a little chill to it.
When I make you.
Yeah, little does the group know. Was it Friday I popped in and we were on here after doing shots? Yeah, that's how we roll in the danger zone. You guys leave and we start drinking.
Yep. I hit end live and we're still here. Ali says bald. I don't know what that means. Nothing. I don't know.
That's what it means. You might
Uh,
get there one day, Dane.
oh, you know what? It's getting close. I'm about to just shave it off and say fuck it. Either that or start wearing a yarmulke.
Dude, I tell you what, you wear a hat all the time, but
I do.
it's nice to just get out of bed and not have anything to
How
worry about.
how often do you got to shave it though?
It just depends on if you want to keep your head smooth or have a little stubble on it. But I shave it at least every few days. Just shaving cream and a razor.
Old school Scott, appreciate that, says Artie.
Yeah, the whole flavored whiskey thing, and I would try some of them, but there's so many out there, just kind of mind blowing. There's a guy on YouTube that makes these drinks that people call him, like send him messages that you got to try. What the hell's his name again? But just crazy shit. I mean, that you'd never think of. And his tagline is, well, goddamn, that's a 10 out of 10. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that guy, but
I'm sure more than are watching me right now. 'Cause some of these guys go hella viral for their reviews. It's crazy. Like food, drinks, some of the music reactors, man, like they started 3 months ago and they're at 100K. It's like, what?
that's kind of how first, YouTube, I was starting looking stuff up. Like, how do you do this? And then it was the music stuff. And then it's like, so I don't know how I came up, probably because I had some Jet stuff in there somewhere. And then it was Jake Asman. And then shit, the whole world's been different since then.
Speaking of a different world introduced to the both of us, Scott, one that I think is better with this guy in it. The one, the only.
There
Charles
he is.
Gorman.
That'll wait.
Got my ginger ale. No, it's not Scotch. It's not bourbon. It's ginger ale.
Oh, I thought it might have been beer, but that's good.
It's Schweppes. It's Schweppes ginger ale.
See, I have Schweppes. This is Schweppes. Hell yeah! Cheers.
Cheers,
Schweppes.
everyone.
Man, I remember Schweppes from back in the day.
Yeah, they still make it. They've been around since 1783. I'm guessing.
1783. Wow.
It says it right here. It says it right here. 17. I could be wrong. That might be just a freaking.
Hopefully, that's not false advertising. That's pretty cool.
But how you guys doing? You guys going to Atlantic City tomorrow? Or are you guys gonna be staying home the whole day like me? I'm actually having a friend over tomorrow. A good friend that I've met through one of my best friends from college. His name is Thomas. He's a nice guy. We're going to be watching some Blu-rays of anime, and we'll also be having some pizza and taquitos.
Pizza and taquitos. That's a happy hour combination if there ever was one. I will not be going to Atlantic City, Charles. I live in Colorado, and that's just a little too much of a trip for me.
Oh, you live in Colorado, the Rocky Mountain High. I see.
I live in the Rocky Mountains. You're right.
I'm surprised you're an Oregon Ducks fan living in Colorado. I'm surprised you didn't pick how long have you lived in Colorado?
Colorado Buffaloes?
Yeah.
Well, my dad coached at Oregon. That's why I became a Ducks fan, Charles.
Oh, your father coached at Oregon. Was it the football team? Was it the football team?
He was defensive coordinator at Oregon.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So, but the interesting thing is he coached 1 year at Colorado also.
That's fantastic.
Kind of helping players get a defense going. So, but I stuck with the Ducks, man. It was just that was just such a fun thing to be a part of, and they took such good care of the families. And he also coached at Cal.
That's Aaron Rodgers and Marshawn Lynch's alma mater, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he recruited Aaron Rodgers, and he was there with Marshawn, and
Beast mode.
yeah,
Sorry for saying that.
he really liked Marshawn. And then they had a linebacker that Desmond Bishop, who played on the Packers Super Bowl team, but he had some injury issues that kind of wrecked his career.
I remember him. I remember AJ Hawk. Remember him? He was a stud.
Yeah, they played.
But I think he played at Ohio State though.
Yeah.
AJ Hawk. He was a good as hell linebacker. I remember him.
Yeah.
He was a stud. If you go look at that 2010 Green Bay Packers team, they were a very solid football team. Offensively, defensively, special teams. I mean, they were a good football team, man. I mean,
that was the one year they had a real legit defense.
Well, they had a very good team. You had Charles Woodson, Hall of Famer. Yep. You had Clay Matthews, who may be a Hall of Famer someday. B.J. Raji, A.J. Hawk, as we mentioned. They had one Charlie Pepper, I think his name was, and they had Nick Collins, who was a really talented safety but had injury issues. They had some good football players on defense. On offense, you had Ryan Grant and James Starks. You had Jermichael Finley at tight end. You had Greg Jennings. Oh God. Oh,
Donald Driver,
and probably my favorite white boy wide receiver of all time, and Jordy Nelson. As I know you guys might thought it might have been Wes Welker, but it actually was Jordy Nelson. I love Jordy Nelson, bro.
Some would accuse you of being a Wes Welker fanboy.
I wouldn't say I'm a fanboy. I just love. Look, I hated the fact that he was on New England. I fucking did, believe me.
I mean,
but he was a good route runner. He was a good route runner.
Man, right? Good.
What?
Well, you're not a fanboy. You're a fan man, right?
When he was playing,
I respected the hell out of him. He was a good football player. He was a tough SOB. He had a good pair of hands, and he even had pretty good chemistry with Peyton Manning when they were in Denver together. You know what I mean?
Respect him, Charles. He was a hell of a player.
I started off. I don't know what team. I know he played for the Chargers and the Dolphins. I don't know what team he started off with, but I know he played before he played for the Pigs and the Broncos. He played for the Chargers and the Dolphins, and had some decent. Oh, he started on the Dolphins. Okay, had some decent success with those.
You might be right. It might have been the Chargers. I just remember him on the Finns. But go ahead.
But he was a good football player. Plus, I remember reading in the comment that people said that he respected Wayne Corbett. Wayne Corbett, who's going to be at the Atlantic City event this weekend, he was a good. It's a shame I didn't get to see him play.
Are you going?
No, I'm not. I'm having a friend over this weekend, as I said before.
Yeah.
But I would love to meet. My dad loved Wayne Corbett. He respected the hell out of him. I think for years he was close friends with Michael Strahan. I don't know if they still are today. But I remember my dad telling me they were very close friends. He and Strahan, Corbett and Strahan were very close friends. But Wayne Corbett, he was a good football player. Was a tough SOB. Unfortunately, he had a lot too many concussions. But he was a good football player, you know? Was a fan favorite for a long time.
Sure.
But,
I was going to go to the beach club tomorrow, but, I'm really not a strong swimmer, so I don't think I'm going to make it.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. But what I will say is that back to Jordy Nelson, though, I loved him. He was a good deep threat. I'll never forget when we played the Packers week 2, 2014, he killed our secondary. But then again, we had no one that could cover shit. But then again, he still killed our secondary.
He killed a lot of secondaries.
I think he went to football at Kansas State, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, Charles, what do you say to having some others join us? Would you mind?
Go ahead. As long as they're respectful, go ahead.
I mean, these are two guys that are hardly ever respectable.
Oh, shit.
Fuck yeah, we're not. What up, guys?
Snowball, Johnny, bro, what's
Charles,
up?
We're respectable.
I said respectful, not respectable. I said respectful.
Well, you are, and I'm teasing. Two of the most respectable Jets worldwide together here in the Danger Zone.
Johnny boy,
Scott,
what's up?
Charles, me, Jets Worldwide, baby. What's up, guys?
What's up, man? We got to come in through and show some love to you
Yeah.
guys, man. You know, it's. Hey, man.
He's feeling good.
Yeah.
Johnny, are you one of these goods?
I'm just riding this like awesome. I'm fucking excited for this season, man. Like, I don't know how to fucking explain it. It's just like I know on paper that the offense looks better, and I get that piece of it as well. All this shit that's going on with Gino, I fucking don't think it's nothing, but it's like, are we gonna finally fucking score? I feel like yes. Is it not gonna be fucking 6-9? I don't think so. So
You don't mean 69?
I mean, I always mean that, but
He said score and 6-9. So
you guys got my drift, right?
it's on your brain.
You're probably still kind of riding that Knicks high, also.
Oh, I definitely am. Like that shit is. I mean, you say
blame him?
Knicks, and I mean, like, yeah, fuck yeah,
Scott, do you know how much you look like Frank West?
Yo, that's how I want to come on, bro.
I don't even know who Frank West is.
He looks just
Is that
like
the
Frank
character
West,
from
man.
the Dead Rising franchise?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Dead Rising?
No,
Yeah.
It's a zombie game.
we just
Mr. West.
we just had Frank West on the show. He's Jet Green Santa at MetLife Stadium.
Oh, but I was thinking about the video game character named Frank West. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the porno. My bad.
Oh, my.
No. Anyway,
Hold
You
on.
said-
Here
you
we go.
yes. Here it comes. Yeah. That's
Oh,
it.
that guy. Oh, my God. He looks just like Santa Claus.
I think I've seen him somewhere before, but I don't know where.
He looks, every time you look in the mirror.
That's one jolly SOB right there, baby. Look at that.
I gotta
I
let
think
the
he's
beard
rocking the
go
Wesley
up
Walker
side,
t-shirt.
though.
Yeah, get a little more on the side, Scott.
I keep it trim except for on the chin. Like to let it kind of go Fu Manchu style.
Just like to watch Dane's eyes when
Oh,
Scott,
hey, Ephraim. Long time no see, buddy.
No, Mr. Gorman, how are you?
you know how they say it's the windows to the soul?
It doesn't help that mine are black.
I was gonna say something, but I was like,
That's a hell of a nice shirt, by the way, Johnny.
hell yeah, you know that.
I don't know if anybody told you that today, but let me be the
Nope.
first if they haven't. Hell yeah.
She had that.
Yes, sir.
She had that grip on my mushroom tip. Hey, that's a line from Sublime, guys. I mean, come on.
It is.
It's a family show, Johnny.
Yeah, okay. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
What is up? What is up? Oh, Terry on Arnold. Anyone?
Nope.
Drawing a blank.
I don't want to see him cuffed on the field and they take him away while he's playing.
The Detroit cat that they're trying to get, that Aaron
That
Glenn
they-
coach, and
And Nicole Lynn, his agent, is saying 4 teams are interested, and the Jets are one of them. Buy it or no?
I buy it.
Yeah.
Because of the ties with Glenn. I mean, it's stuff that we said last year, that when is he going to start bringing in some of his Detroit guys? And he's one of them.
Yeah, none of them came last year.
They were all on the,
Now a guy's going to come that's probably going to be in jail.
I mean,
Is that where you make the move?
hell yeah.
Those tough guys.
You staff it. I saw the Adam Sandler movie.
Longest yard.
Yeah. Mean machine. Mean
Mean
machine.
machine.
Mean
But
machine.
did you see the original, Johnny?
Hell fucking yeah, dude. That dude is fucking mustache was the fucking shit, bro. Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
I love Burt Reynolds, bro. Like
I
So-
still have yet to see the original. I heard the original was really good too.
So my grandfather loved Burt Reynolds, man. So like Burt Reynolds used to be played hard body on the television. And my grandfather didn't know English, and he would watch like Clint Eastwood, Burt Reynolds. I mean, I could keep going on and on and on, especially a whole bunch of old Western. But he always hated the kung fu. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about, but David
Carradine.
Yes, he fucking hated him. Fucking hated him, which is the funniest thing in the world. So
Talk about cleaning out your closet.
Walk across the rice paper.
yes, yo, and my grandpa was like, "What the fuck?" Like in Spanish though. Like he's like, I could whoop his ass. I used to feel like, hell yeah, dude.
Was he alive when David Carradine died?
No, he wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he died? How did he die, Snowball?
I don't know. Peacefully.
In a
Kill
state of
Bill.
bliss.
Very, very
Hand on
peacefully.
with one hand on the mushroom tip.
But nobody was there.
Oh, David
Not
Carradine, he
a
was
fa-
the
not a
main
family.
bad guy in Kill Bill. He passed
Yes, he
away
was.
in
Yes.
he passed away in 2009 at the age of 72. He died in Bangkok, Thailand.
Nobody's gonna-
Charles, what were the circumstances surrounding his death?
Shit, hold on. I think he died of too much death by penis. I have no idea.
What?
Whoa!
Hey,
I'm joking.
Charles, this is a family
That's
show.
Family show.
asphyxiation. Asphyxiation.
Yes.
Yep.
Who likes asphyxiation?
Johnny's an ass.
ASCHYXIATION.
Pronounced?
Talk.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. I think he let's just say he went a little
Family
too
show.
far with his celebration, with his
Charles, he hung himself while jerking off.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but there are kids watching.
I wonder
there's
if he's,
not.
do you
No,
think
there's
he
not.
finished the job?
Did he finish the job?
Who cares? He's dead.
If he didn't, he's getting the belt.
I mean, I
I'm
swear,
going to hell. I'm going to hell.
I mean, I swear, sometimes.
No, Dane, we're
Driving the
all
bus.
going to hell. You, me, Scott, Snowball, Johnny Boy, Afram, we're all going to hell. We're all going to be doing the dance while getting a fork.
I'm going up.
Okay,
You're go- hey,
Afram's going
Afram.
to see Jesus.
I don't
The
know
rest
if
of us are going to get a
Afram,
pitchfork in our ass.
be well.
Yeah.
That's it. Be well.
Afram's not participating in this
No, no.
nonsense, Charles.
We're all going to
He is-
die, and David Carradine's going to come out with a sword.
Like Negan.
Fucker. Hey, I'm
You
still.
know what, I got
fucking-
Guys, I do have some questions. Everybody saw you
Finally.
pop on. All of you. Can I rapid fire through some?
Fuck yeah, let's do
It's
it.
your show.
You don't all have to answer all of them. It's just whatever tickles your fancy. I'm going to start with one. Who'd win, Superman or Batman?
Batman
It
already
depends
won
on the
that.
continuity. It depends on who's writing the story. It depends on
Batman won it already. Batman won it already. You know that. You know that, Charles.
in the fucking movies, maybe, but in mainstream continuity, it's a different story. But we're not talking about the movies.
Okay.
But-
Who would win, Tobey Maguire or Sauce Gardner?
Tobey Maguire, he got Spider-Man, baby.
I mean, he took his fucking chick. He took Ice Spice, baby. So what are we talking about right now?
It's another win. W.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Damn, skip you.
Okay, a real question. Not that wasn't Artie. I'm just teasing. Chris says, "Do you think our New York Jets, Frank Reich, will unlock the highest potential of veterans like Gino, Garrett, and Brees? Any takers
Yes,
there?"
I definitely do.
So
Okay.
I think he unlocks Brees because Frank has always been known for the running backs to do really well in his offense. So I think it'd be Big Brees, but I also like that Geno Smith is a gunslinger. so which is gonna help out Garrett as well. But I think that with this question that didn't get put on here, I really believe that the tight ends are gonna have a huge year. I think Mason Taylor is gonna take a giant leap, and that we're all going to be like, holy shit. And then you're gonna see sparks of Sadiq, right? Because I mean, I gotta say he's a rookie, right? So, but I think he's gonna open it up so much for Mason Taylor that you're gonna be like, holy shit, he's gonna do a lot of the dirty work that's not gonna get all the glory. But I really think that this offense this year is going to shock the shit out of a lot of people. There's a reason why people are saying right now that the Jets are a dark horse this upcoming season.
That is very true.
Any other takers?
Yeah, no, I think it all comes down. I think the game plan is there. It's just a matter of execution.
I think Frank Wright was it's no bullshit, a really good hire by Aaron Glenn. I think it has the potential to be really good this year. The offense.
Snowball, I don't want to detour your answer, but I do worry because we wanted a vested veteran coordinator last year. We got Steve Wilkes, didn't work out. Now we got a vested veteran OC Frank Reich, who is our savior. Is there anything related there? Or?
Oh, I mean, you can't compare. You can't compare Wilkes and Reich. Opposite sides of the ball. Veteran leadership, yeah, I get it. Okay, veteran leadership, but you can't compare two people like that. You can't. I don't think that's fair to compare. The guy was shit last year for the defense, and now you got Frank, and you're hoping that he does well. I'm picking apart words here, and it says unlock the highest potential, right? So potential, right? So I'm like, can he do it? And based on the word potential, Geno Smith, are we talking Seattle? Are we talking better than Seattle? Because you don't know what Geno's potential is. I mean, I think if it's Seattle, I'll take it. And I think Frank could do it. I think with Geno, I think he could do. Garrett, I don't know. Brees, definitely. I agree with Johnny that he can definitely do awesome with Brees.
But let me say this though, Snowball, right? To your piece.
I'm gonna get going, guys. Peace out.
Later, Charles. To what you're talking,
he's leaving, which is very polite.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. It's always good seeing Charles.
Clear your history, Charles. No more carotene stuff. Go ahead, Johnny.
Shout out to Dom, man. I think
I
think a lot of the stuff that we butcher Frank Reich is because of what he did with the Panthers as a head coach, right? But Snowball, you and I, when we had the show, we talked about the marriaging of the young and old.
Mm-hmm.
That I think is really awesome. So when you really break down the actual, coordinators that are there, it's the marriage, bro, of young, innovating minds that are going to be with a guy like Frank Reich, like a Alfredo Roberts. I mean, what you have already with Banjo. I'm pretty pumped about that, to see that. And then put in the mix of, Brian Duker, but it's going to be more of Aaron Glenn teaching him the real ropes. So he doesn't have to worry about every single thing, kind of to what Afram's always been saying, why did it take this long to get a guy that if he is so proficient when it comes to the one side of the ball, give him that, let him do that. And then everything itself would work. And I think you're seeing that this upcoming year. I think the first year he had to get rid of a lot of shit that was in there, and now we're at a point where this is his ship. This is his boat. This is his, his fucking flight deck. Right. And all the fucking jets that are there now are his. And either you're going to fucking take off or you're going to fucking sink into the depths of that damn ocean of itself. So it's either flight or fucking die,
They put players into place. They brought players in where they needed.
They got adults.
Yeah. And It comes down to coaching at this point.
I don't know how much coaching is like teaching, but teaching, they say you need 3 years, right? You need 3 years to get to perfect it. And you learn about it your entire life. You're a student your entire life. So being that Aaron Glenn's in year 2 of being a head coach, and then now taking on the responsibility of being the defensive coordinator as well, that's the only scary thing that really, that's the thing. I don't know how it's a big operation. There's a lot of shit that goes on for the football team, and
I get that, but we have no problem. All these past few years, we need to get an offensive guy as head coach, and we never mentioned the fact that it's the same situation for an offensive coordinator.
Sure,
as a head coach, he's got the same duties and that, but we passed that because we always wanted an offensive guy now because we were tired of having a defensive coach. It's the same responsibilities.
Do you think people get that confused, Afram, with the idea of a head coach being an offensive head coach, and not being the offensive coordinator? Do Jet fans really just want a good offensive coordinator?
Yes.
Or do they want a good head coach who's offensively minded?
Yeah. Well, there's nothing. Mostly all these coaches that are offensive minded head coaches are calling their plays.
And most people do want at least a creative and good OC. They just backpedal on it because they think that if the guy is successful, he'll be gone a year later. So it's easier to get an offensive minded head coach because then there's nowhere to go. They are at the top of the mountain. But I don't know. I think they just want a good offense, right? Who the hell cares how it comes to fruition?
Yeah, it's true. What was the last good offense we had? Chan Daly?
I mean, what level of good? Because I am struggling. I could say my whole life.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
we were scoring big points with Chan Daly as an offensive coordinator. We had weapons.
Yeah. Have we ever had a top 5 offense? A top 10 offense? I mean, we've had good and effective, and have we ever been great in the eyes?
I mean, we haven't had a quarterback that's thrown for more than 4,000 yards since fucking Joe Namath. So when people are saying about the Geno Smith, I would fucking kill for close to 3,200 yards last year that he had with the shittiest fucking, offensive line, fucking players or nothing.
Vinny had a lot of success.
But again, but was it 5? Top 5? Top 10? I don't know.
I mean, probably not, because you had Elway and Favre, and it's just I get it. In our eyes, we've had great offenses at times, but have we ever been the bee's knees around the league? No. That's what I want. If
not
you're just
until now.
Yeah. Hey, Frank Reich, baby. I'm down. I don't know. I like Engstrand though. It's just we had Brady Cook and Tyrod ill prepared, and you didn't like that at all.
Yo, bro, when you got a fucking guy like a what's his name, Brady, that's over there in San Francisco, right? That got fucking drafted when the fucking last one, and had a shit ton of injuries and all this stuff like that, but they still fucking did good. What does that tell you, right? There's fucking plays. There's ways to make that player better around him and shit. And you don't have, that's why, for me, with this whole KOC bullshit that's out there, right? Where, hey, is KOC, could he potentially be the guy? No, he hasn't fucking done it. Who has he coached up that's become a quarterback there? Oh, Kirk Cousins was a fucking established already. Sam Darnold went on fucking record and said that everything clicked for him when he was with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. But look what he did over there with Matt Stafford when he was the OC for LA. It was Sean McVay. that's making fucking wide receivers that are in the 5th round look great. So when I saw what's his name go over there, I'm like, holy shit, they just literally fucking probably might end up getting the best quarterback out of all of them, because I believe in Sean McVay. There's only 2 guys right now in the league that I probably would give up a 1 for, and that would probably be right. Is Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan, because these guys have proven with less talent they could still be good.
I don't know about less talent. Remember, he got rid of Goff to get Stafford because he couldn't get over the top with Goff, right?
I mean, true.
Yeah,
But he recognized it.
I know, but you brought in a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. All right. Stafford was always fucking great.
Yeah, and even with shitty teams, he was great.
Snowball, I want to hear from you, but I also want to say that I am not subscribing to the belief that trading for or acquiring a coach on the free agent market will save us. Go ahead, sir.
Acquiring on the free agent market, like Kevin O'Connell? Are you alluding to Kevin O'Connell?
Do you think the timelines will even match up for us to have it?
No,
even have it?
Yeah, that's what they will not match
correct.
Up. And that's what I was going to say. It's no, it's not going to happen. Would it be a smart move if the opportunity presented itself? Possibly. Possibly. You have to see what happens with the Vikings this year. Let's see if he can make see what he can do with that team with the quarterback that he has. Like that, this is a challenge. This is going to be a challenge for him. So let's see how good he can make his quarterback staff.
I mean, JJ McCarthy was supposed to be the fucking guy, and that dude's been fucking cheeks, you know. So, and I'm taking the cheeks from fucking Dano. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey yo, I don't know, man. I'm probably being a optimistic Jet fan, and I have to be, because if I'm fucking miserable and I'm like, oh, here we go, another fucking 3-win season, baby, Jets, I'm gonna fucking go crazy, like, you know, like I'm gonna be over here miserable as shit, and I just can't do it. I believe in what they're trying to do. I see the plans. I like it. I like the guys that they're getting. Do I think that they could continue to keep improving on the roster? I would probably say that about every single year, that every single team could constantly keep upgrading their roster to keep, you know, being at the level that they're at. But when you got those pillar pieces, which I think they're trying to implement there, that they're having, then that's what you build around.
Yeah. Every coach has their own style, and they have to contour that style with players that fit. Right? When Parcells took us over in 98, right, or 97, his record was what? 97. Yeah, shit. Then he replaced the defensive line with 60% of his guys in there. Yep. And all of a sudden, guys who were in his system, all of a sudden they started playing a lot better. You know, and in 99, right, he left Rick Meyer in there too long. He should have put in Lucas a lot earlier. Meyer wasn't doing shit. Every guy, it depends on who they have. What's his name from Cincinnati? What's the coach there? He was on the verge of getting fired, and then he was able to draft Burrow, and then all of a sudden everything changed.
Lovey.
Yeah. It's the combination of who you have.
What the fuck's his name?
Just because the guy is successful here, he comes here, there's no guarantee he's going to be successful. There really isn't.
Zach Taylor. There we go.
Zach Taylor. Because he's going to come in. It's going to take him a few years to bring the guys he wants in to do their system, his system.
Dano.
Yes.
Jimmy Johnson, right? When he came on over to the Cowboys, you remember? Do you remember? Because we grew up around the same time, so and that's when the Cowboys were the shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie and be like, they were fucking an amazing team.
Aikman. bro. Yeah.
We could keep
Aikman,
talking.
Smith, Irvin.
Urban,
Fuck
yeah,
Yes,
right.
yes.
But in the beginning, it was just Aikman, and it was just Irvin, and they fucking only won like 2 games, I believe, his first year, and everybody wanted to fucking get rid of Jimmy Johnson. They were like, fucking, what's his name's over his head. He has no idea what he's doing as an owner. And then how many championships they ended up winning? They kept being relevant every single year. Now, have they done anything since then? No, they haven't, but fuck, give me that round. Give me those times, and it's the Jets.
I will say his best one was eclipsing the Steelers in Super Bowl 30, just because I hate the Steelers. Neil O'Donnell, we saw him throw how many picks, and we said that should be our next quarterback, right?
What? You hate the Steelers?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Really?
I remember that free agency pickup.
Wow.
Spoiler alert.
I was like, that's a shocking statement there.
Snowball, I do too, bro. Like, I can't fucking like I felt weird as shit when Hines Ward was over here with us.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, oh, this kind of sucks.
Hines Ward.
Yeah, he was our wide receiver coach at one point.
Was he?
Yeah.
I blacked that out, man. I blacked and golded it right out, man.
Yeah.
I know what you're smoking over there.
Yeah, hey, back then, the good stuff. I will say they took Cotchery, and that kind of pissed me off too. All right, let's mix it. Yeah, we did. We had to have Derek Mason or some shit. No. Question, just to cleanse the palate a bit.
Fuck no.
Pineapple on pizza?
The only pineapples I like to see are like this. Hey yo.
I think you have to be open to all possibilities. Have you ever tasted it, Johnny? Have you ever tried pineapple on pizza?
Oh, yes, I have.
You have?
I have.
And you don't like it?
I did not. And I love pineapples, okay?
Yeah.
I love pineapple. Some say enough pineapple, right?
Pineapple pizza.
What the hell?
It's the voice from beyond.
Is that the voice of God?
God?
Is that you, God?
Hold on here. There we go.
There he is. He's
Rocky Mountain Baldy is still with us.
Holy shit.
Say it again, Baldy.
I like Canadian bacon and pineapple pizza.
Okay.
And I hope you guys haven't been able to hear me eating my dinner. Didn't realize you could still hear me.
That's so fucking anti-American.
We see you in your underwear too. Can you put a shirt on, Scott?
I'm a communist, Johnny. Didn't you know?
You said you do or don't like Canadian bacon and pineapple.
I do.
Yeah, Johnny, dude, that someone said it earlier. Aren't you riding the high or the Knicks win or whatever? That loss right there canceled it out for me, man.
Dude, so it was so fucking they did it to themselves, bro, and that's what sucks about it. The fucking back line shit the bed. The goalie forgot how to kick, right? Just before those plays, like, they had the ball. All they had to do was clear it. No, what they were trying to do was make a little move, right, to get it back into the middle. No, you're fucked. You clear that ball, okay? And then you let them fucking throw it in, not give it to them away. Is Pulisic the answer? No, he's not. They need a true thing. He's fucking injured, man. And the conversation about Donovan, McNabb, and Pulisic is fucking over. Okay, as of right now, it's always going to be Donovan and Clint Dempsey, okay, as the two probably best players that the United States men's national soccer team has had. But the World Cup has been fucking awesome, and it's been great, and it's you're seeing some really good stuff, and to be able to see other countries come here and talk very highly of the United States right now has been fucking awesome. That and ranch.
Who wins it all?
Argentina.
Why?
Because they want Messi to go off the GOAT.
Exactly.
I mean, let's just, dude, the shit that he's getting away with right now, it's fucking comical. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, is this
I don't
really
know,
happening?
bro. France is strong.
I mean, yeah, but
France is strong.
hey, you give a couple cards to Mbappe, and then that makes him come back the next couple of World Cups, and then FIFA's making more money and more money and more money.
But then you take a guy and you knock out you take out the leg out of Messi and take him out of the game.
I mean, shit, you're right. But
That's all you got to do.
Literally, look how big that is.
Yeah.
It's fucking massive.
If the refs won't call the game right, then I'll take the red card and I'll take him out.
What's in between his legs? I just want to know.
His fucking massive cock.
I believe it was a trophy, but I don't quote me.
It's a
Don't
trophy.
A trophy wife.
Johnny the filter master.
Is he balancing on it?
There's a fucking third leg. Where's the fucking tripod? Right?
Johnny knows all about those baby makers.
Damn,
and is he giving the finger?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me get the full frontal. Hold on.
Can you get the full front of this thing?
Coming
I'm
right
balancing
up,
on my
Snowball.
I'm balancing on my gigantic penis.
Oh shit.
Oh, there you go.
Still looks like it.
That still looks like an erect cock.
The mushroom head.
Oh my god.
And on that note,
kung fu grip on the mushroom tip, baby.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, this
Fine.
video has been pulled for salaciousness.
So saucy.
I made a messy.
I made a messy, yes.
Hey, Dane, I think the guy bending over on your show a while back could have handled that.
Dude, I told him if he wants to come back, he better pick up some bleach.
Hello, Newman.
Better come back a new man, I swear.
Can I ask you guys something real quick? Just to kind of to bring it to the Jet stuff. Were you guys able to see the D'Angelo Pons and the Omar Cooper interview?
Yes.
All
And
right.
I have a question that correlates if you want one on your way out. I don't want to hold you guys too long. But go ahead. You have a question? Yeah. Well, if you have a better one, let's tie it all together. Yeah. Let me show Chris's. And then if you want to piggyback off of it, that is cool. Chris B asked earlier, in your opinion, how important is Pons for our team? I believe he can be a playmaker at the next level. He's tough despite his size, ball hawk versatility to play in the slot as a hybrid and on the perimeter. So how important? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, in your opinion, how important is Pons? He's going to be important, but I don't know about his ability to play the perimeter. I'm going to put him more as a slot guy. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'm judging. I'm betting that he is utilized in the slot way more than people anticipate.
Yeah.
So, Snowball, I'm actually going to disagree with you on that because I think he is going to be our modern version of what DJ Reed was. He has that thing where you could see the team really start to go around this guy. He just has it, man. So going back to the D'Angelo Pons and the Omar Cooper interview, when Omar Cooper talks about Pons, he speaks so highly about him to the point where he was like, I remember when I first met him and we had only helmets on. Everything else was, t-shirt, we had shorts and our cleats. And he fucking took me out on the first play. And I was like, holy shit, this guy is 100 all the time. That shit's in fucking like, it's just, it's like, it'll catch, right? It'll affect everybody else. I always say it's the Rudy movie, right? Where you had the one kid that is like his dad, his mom, everybody's always played for Notre Dame and shit like that. And he has it and everything, but he just doesn't want it. But a kid like Rudy that is just always had that chip on the shoulder, was always told he would never do shit, he would never make it, but he always fucking played his hardest, always gave it 110% and all that. It's what Pons is. I mean, that dude was a beast at JMU. You know,
and I'm agreeing with you that he's a punisher, and I think you punish people from the slot. I don't think you punish people from the perimeter. You know, so I'm just saying, like, I think he's a punisher that way.
I think he might outbeat, and this is a hot take, and I'm giving it right now, but I think he might end up outbeing Brandon Stevens. And I think you're going to see cornerback 1 and cornerback 2 be Pons and be fucking AZ Thomas, because I think AZ Thomas is another one of those guys that I'm talking about as well. So, I mean, it's a hot take. It's fucking crazy me saying these things like that, but dude, I'm so fucking high. He's what I felt like when what was the guy that we wanted so fucking bad from the Ducks, Dano, and he was the white boy. He plays with Philadelphia now.
Cooper DeJean. I like Quinion Mitchell. He's not white though, but he was from Toledo. But Cooper is fringe white.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. So it was because it was him, and then it was Quinion Mitchell, and we both were like, "Yo, these fucking guys are like dudes that you could keep building your team around and shit like that." And I just feel like we're finally getting those players. Cooper's another one that I think could, be something. Wide receiver 3, and AD Mitchell, steps up to be maybe number 2. We got to see, because it all depends on the fucking quarterback. Is Gino going to be something? And I hope he is, and I think he will be.
Yeah, he'll sling it.
Afram, what do you think of Pons? Just to piggyback off of that,
I think Pons is your MC2 again. I don't think Steven loses his job.
Here's, I assume that concise take is the end of yours. I don't know. Do you want to elaborate, or is that pretty much?
I just think I think they went out to get Stevens. They liked him. He started picking up. He wanted him. I think he fits in his game plan, how he wants to play the defense, and so, I don't think they're going to start a rookie on the corner when you have a veteran.
I think I think he ends up beating him, and for the rest of the I think Stevens is going to be number 1 going into the year, but I think eventually you're going to see motherfucking Pons be that guy over there. So
yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's the bottom. I think I think they can get out of the contract next year, right?
I think he's done after this year.
Stevens,
3 years.
The third year of Stevens is kind of optional.
Right.
Not gonna lie. So personally, I think Pons is going to be our slot, like Snowball and Afram said. He's going to be our MC2 guy, but he's also there with Brownlee, who's not there, long. But it's going to be a handing of the torch kind of thing. Brownlee to Pons for me. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's my take. Also, I think this corner room next year could be AZ Thomas and a first-round corner, 1 and 2. We could also keep Stevens just to have a padded out room, but we gotta have Stevens hand the torch to somebody, because I don't want to see year 3 of him, man. I don't even want to see year 2. But if he's a CB4 or something, hell yeah. But we have to draft a corner next year. That's what I'm trying to say. We have to draft one. We have to draft one high. Scott, Snowball, your take on the corner room as far as Pons, anything to add there?
No, I'm in accordance with you guys. I wouldn't be adding anything original to it. So I'm with you. I gotta go, but I'll leave you with this. You can answer this question, and then I'm gonna leave. Do we go 17 games again with an offensive line that stays on the field?
I hope so.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. Thank you.
Have
for
fun
having
tomorrow.
Me. Yeah, I'll take lots of pictures and
Yes,
videos,
well,
and I'll post the
Yes.
stuff that can be posted on YouTube. All right.
Thank you.
How does he leave
Yeah.
on that fucking question, right?
Yes, he
Like, what
can.
the fuck?
Flexing. He's going to hang out with Wayne Corbett. See you guys.
God
Deuces.
damn.
no
Fuck out.
way. No way that happens again. I'll play the odds there. I mean, that's
I'm on
unbelievable.
the same boat. I feel you, Scott. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. And that just doesn't happen.
Personally, I'm going to reserve my right to answer this question until September. I think you guys all know why. I was right last year. I'm going to reserve. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to try to double down or not. So I'm going to wait and see, man. I wait to see how I feel. You know, AVT went down last year in August, and that prompted me to say that, and it became true. I don't know, man. That is such a one-off. I think before we did it last year, like the last team to do it was like 2018 Chiefs or some shit. Like it's rare. It's rare. So I'm leaning no.
I'm just looking at the fact that they had the quarterback they had was holding on to the ball. They were trying to hold off the defenders for the longest time, and they survived that. Now you got a guy who can get rid of the ball a lot quicker. They don't have to work as hard. Who knows? It would be good. I mean, they replaced Simpson. They got a younger there. They pretty much got a solid core right there. The only one you have to worry about really is Myers, if that. But has he missed a game in a while?
No. Knock on wood, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So let's not jinx it.
Man, that's a fucking tough one, dude. Like yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Scott. Like that's what I'm worried about. That's why I was like, yo, they fucking need to keep adding more depth, which I think they did, but
well, injuries are a reality of the league. And if an offensive line can go without any starter missing a start, I mean, that's unbelievable. It really is. So, I mean, it can happen. Obviously happened last year, but 2 years in a row, man, that would be a miracle.
Just to spin a different question in the same vein, if you could personally assure the health of a single player on the Jets, not named Gino or Garrett, okay, but aside from those two, you had one chip. Hey, you're safe. You're playing 17 plus, no matter what. Who is your personal choice to remain healthy?
Olu and Membu.
There's only one you can pick.
Oh, Olu, because of the left. I want him fucking. I want him protecting the shit out of Gino, man. So give me Olu.
Well, you got a good backup pieces on the ends. Got Okafor is on there. I think we need a guard backup. I don't like what we have for guard.
Didn't we get that dude from Miami though? That big boy in the draft that we picked up in the later rounds.
Yeah, but you still want someone with experience at this.
And Nez Cooper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you get one chip. You're saving Fashanu, Johnny. Are you also saving Fashanu, Afram?
Yeah. Got to protect Gino.
Yeah, but he's not even the best tackle we have. I mean, sure, he's on the left, but Membu's better.
I mean, it's the left, right? The blind side.
Okay.
So
hey, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
The blind side. Michael Orr.
Fuck yeah.
I like
Scott?
What about your phone? Need help with something specific?
No, we don't. Thank you.
Now the voices of angels. I'm gonna
go. Don't say Fashanu, please, to God.
I know I'm going on the other side of the ball. You know me. I like the defense. Who's gonna hold this defense together? I'll ask a question.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
With the question, you're kind of in the right, huh?
Double D.
Double D is who I'm saying.
Demario Davis, dude, I fucking pray to God. I don't even want to say his name because I am so fucking like having PTSD that he comes here and it's just fucking CJ Mosley all over again. You know, has this fucking incredible first half and then just fucking it's done. And we're like, oh my God, CJ Mosley's that fucking first Bills game, grabs that fucking interception, brings it in, and then he's hurt right after that play.
Why we got to go to negativity?
Because I have
what purpose does it serve? What purpose does it serve?
I have PTSD.
We've had PTSD for how many years? Let's forget about that.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, things have been going well for us. You know, we've been picking up good players. We see some form of an actual team that's coming together. Management is looking good. Why do you got to bring up anything could happen to anybody at any given time? Let's not worry about that. Let's worry about that when it happens.
Okay. Sherwood moves right back into the fucking green dot, and then it's Kiko and
we'll see how Sherwood is with AG.
Scott, save me, Scott.
Johnny, you're just like Mr. Positive, and then all of a sudden you just go in the tank with fear of what could be bad.
Say it with your chest. You got to stick with it, Johnny. Positive forever.
You know me, man. I fucking Demario Davis is about to be defensive player of the fucking year. He's gonna have 6 interceptions, baby.
Woo!
2 for fucking pick sixes.
Just win.
19 fucking sacks. You know, he's gonna be good.
We just gotta wait and see.
Too much?
Just win.
That's too much?
No, it's not too much, man, because the dude was an all-pro how recently? Like, dude, DeMario, that's great choice, Scott. The left tackle was a great choice as well. I wanted some Membu love. Don't listen to me, though. Great choice, guys.
Hey, bottom line is they're all important.
I don't know who I want.
That's why it's a team game.
Yep.
So my mind went straight to Tippmann since he can play 3 spots, and I'm like, okay, well, if Parham stinks or Myers stinks, Tippmann. But call me crazy, I'm just gonna jump further down the rabbit hole, and I'm gonna say Kenyon Sadiq.
Oh God.
You know why? We've seen this team with Garrett. We've seen it with Brees. We've seen it with Mitchell. We've seen it with Taylor. We've seen it with Davis. We've seen it with Allen. We've seen it with the O-line, and we've done shit. I'm going to bet on the new guy, just tying it all together. And I'm going to say, give me 17 games of Sadiq, and let's see what we get.
Yeah, so
I just hope he's coached well and they use him correctly.
So Dano.
Alfredo, baby. Alfredo, Johnny.
I fucking love that. Dude, it's like one of my favorite pickups this offseason, man. You want to know who I was battling, though, for that between the Olu and the other person? Brees Hall. Brees Hall is one that, like, if he goes down, you saw, like, then we're talking about Braylon Allen coming off this injury, right? What's he going to do? Like,
gotta say Davis too is good.
I mean, but can he be your, every single down back like that?
We don't know. He hasn't been put into that position.
I mean, I'm just.
I agree, Johnny, but that's if we are getting Brees at his best.
Correct.
Right.
Which I think we are. Like, he had another interview that he came out and he talked about him hanging out with Tyler Kolick and saying that, I'm positively jealous of what the Knicks have done, and I would love to see us do that for the Jets. And I'm like, wow, this is a different tune that we're hearing now from him. Before, maybe it was that he just wanted to get fucking paid and all of that. I don't know. Like, Brees Hall is another guy that has a lot to fucking prove. He has a lot to prove. And you know, he has a lot to prove to fucking Dano. I know that much. He has a lot to prove to me because I was that biggest motherfucker. Like, yo, I was like, fuck him, get him out of here. If he doesn't want to be with the Jets and shit, like, get out of here, dude. You getting caught from fucking linemen on the fucking side, bro. Like, what are we talking about right now? But
I thought no way he's here in 2026.
same.
Didn't think there was a chance he would be here, but he is.
I thought, I mean, on the tag, that's about it. Afram.
They saw something in him. He does have talent.
He does.
Yeah.
He just wanted his money, just like every other player. He just was more vocal than all the, but that's the norm now. You know, you want to complain, you get on social media now.
I mean, that's how it is now, though, right?
Or you remove your account, all that kind of shit that they do.
Can I ask you guys a question? Scott, Afram, and Dano?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
my permission.
So the position groups, right, on the offense. So we're gonna go line, go wide receiver, quarterback room, tight end room, then wide receivers or whatever, or tight ends if I miss whatever. From rank them from the most improved to still needs some improvement.
Most improved or best?
Most improved to best. I think that's a good one.
Because most improved and best are two different answers in my mind.
So let's go most improved.
Okay.
Between what rooms? Pretty much all of them.
All the offensive rooms.
All offensive rooms. Yep. So your offense, your wide receivers, your tight ends, the running backs.
Before we answer, can I ask this? Can most improved not only be acquisitions, but also just guys, young guys taking another year?
Yeah,
And
I also think that let's put the coordinators into this equation as well, because I think it's valid to have them in there as well compared to what the fuck we had last year.
Any takers?
Well,
go ahead, Scott.
For me, and it's funny because that's why I wanted to say, what are we doing? Most improved or best? Because my most improved might be my lowest in the order if it was from best to worst. So my most improved room is going to be the quarterback room.
Okay.
Because we didn't have an NFL quarterback last year.
We didn't. You're right.
You know, the O-line was good. Have they improved? Maybe they improved some depth, but they haven't. I would say if they've improved, it's not that much.
It's status quo with them.
Yeah, but if I'd said my best room, they'd have been number one. So the most improved for me would definitely be the quarterback room. Then I'd probably go the receiver room.
All right. We got to answer. Don't take them all.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to go list them in order. Okay, fire away.
How about do top two, Afram?
I say the combination of the defensive line coach and the players they brought in has improved the defensive line.
Wait a minute. Didn't Johnny say offense?
On the offense side, Afram.
I'm going to say the tight end and wide receiver room. I like the quarterback, but I think I need a little bit more depth in the quarterback room. Right now. I'm just not too sure if Gino goes down that whole section just drops down to the lowest level for this team. I just don't trust what they have behind him.
I would probably go. It has to be quarterback as number one. It It has to be because I mean it was fucking shit with shit on top of shit last year, right? Like it, right? So
3 scoops of shit.
literally,
Yeah.
right?
Sandwich.
It was triple shit last year we had, you know, and then I'm pretty much aligned with you because I think the bringing of Cooper to push AD Mitchell to make that number, you know, wide receiver 2 is there, and I'm hoping to God that it helps out him. So, meaning Garrett, our number wide receiver 1. So, I would go. It would be quarterback then wide receiver from most improved.
For me, I have to do tight end because I think Mason Taylor will be better, and I think Sadiq will be better than Ruckert, and I think Ruckert will be better than Jelani Woods. Like everybody, I think moved up a peg or down a peg, and it's all great for us. Alfredo Roberts, Johnny, I think is a hell of an addition too. Gino, by far, is improving the quarterback room compared to last year, but I'm also not sold that he performs better than last year. I got to see it. So he's not going to be my number 2. I think my number 2 will be O-line because I think the tackles with one more year will be even better. I think the group as a whole with continuity, yeah, pair them for Simpson, whatever. I just think they'll be better together as well. In New York, a second year, these young guys, the tackles really will be better, and I think that'll make the whole room better. Gino, if he balls out, will blow this question away, but I got to see it, so I'm going to go tight end O-line.
The thing is, Gino doesn't even need to ball out. If he's mediocre, it's a massive improvement. I mean, Jets might have had the worst quarterback play in the history of the NFL last year.
We would have been happy with average.
Yeah.
How hard is it for him to be average? Because like he has to be healthy. He has to be healthy.
Yeah.
B, he has to also stay a upstanding citizen, and C. I don't know how many letters I have here, but he has to channel 2024, not 2025, right?
Well, and like Afram said, he's got to stay healthy. You know, that's part of it.
But he has though, right? Traditionally, he has stayed. He's
been, yeah, he has.
Yeah,
that's. I just have a line now. He has a line now.
Yeah,
like,
he has and is Klubnik going to be worse than what we saw from the other quarterbacks last year? Maybe not.
I mean, he was being talked about as a number 1 to where Brady Cook was never, ever, ever even put in those realms at all, right? And so
me answering that question is based more on how bad the room was last year because it was
here.
A joke. It was an absolute joke.
Everything.
So it's not going to take much to be a big improvement, right?
I mean, Scott, because you hit it right. If we would have asked this question, who is the best out of all of this, I would probably say to me is the tight ends. Like that's how high I am on the tight ends this year. Like I think the best room is going to be the tight ends, and the reason I say them over because everybody's going to fight me over the offensive line. Right now, the offensive line is right guard. That's a question mark. And then you have Myers. It's another question mark. It's the only real 3 solid things that you have there is Membu, Titman, and Olu. You know, so can these guys stay healthy? That it's a question mark. You know, the wide receiver room, it's Garrett Wilson, then a whole bunch of question marks. Quarterback room, question mark.
The other thing too is like, are we comparing them to the December Jets? Because the December Jets had terrible quarterback play. It also didn't have Garrett Wilson. So, like, does wide receiver count because you're comparing it to the December wide receiver room, or are you, September when quarterback play was a bit higher than the pits of hell, and there was a Garrett Wilson. We all left wide. I mean, we all counted Garrett. So, like, I just wonder where you guys split that. Like,
Well, quarterback play was that way starting in September, week 2 for the rest of the season.
Yeah, with the Bills. After that, it was Dunzo.
Yeah.
I think the fact that they showed up to camp is better than what they had all last year.
100%.
Throughout the whole season. That's how bad last season was.
Right.
Okay. And that's why you just have to totally dismiss everything. Now you have some competency. You have some sort of, you have a staff everyone's been happy with now that they see the hires. You see some better players. You see more depth. And it's definitely going to be better. How much better? We don't know yet.
Shit, if fucking what's his name gives us 3,100 yards that he gave the fucking Raiders with the worst line in the entire league, with no Jacoby Myers that he got sent out. You had no Brock Bowers. They were trying to fucking change Genty. Other than Jacoby Myers that was over there with the Raiders, can you guys name any of the other wide receivers that they have?
They got a pretty good receiver. I can't remember his name. Number 1. He was pretty solid.
Was it Henry Ruggs?
No,
he's still in jail.
Or I heard he's talking about making a comeback. I guess he's out.
He should, man. I fucking feel bad for those dudes, bro. Like Vegas, to me, and I would say this, I think Vegas is probably one of the worst places to get a young fucking guy that was playing in fucking Alabama that got away with so much shit. Okay, anybody's ever fucking played knows what happens. And you put him into like, yo, we're gonna give you all this money in a fucking playground that is built for adults. Have fucking fun.
Adults and mischievous adults who are trying to get at that money and trying to encourage you to misbehave yourself. So that's you gotta have a level of maturity to be a young player in Vegas. I totally agree with you, Johnny.
Definitely got to be a golden knight, that's for sure. Question from the chat. Again, I won't quit my day job. Artie, what's your deal breaker on AG? What's your deal breaker on AG? What has to happen for you to say, okay, bro, gotta go?
He loses fucking every single game. Like he loses every single game. I don't think he's gonna go, man, and I don't see it being bad next year. Like I think it's gonna be competitive. We are gonna have some heartbreaking losing games, but I don't see it being blown the fuck out like we were being blown out last year. Like I don't. I think
that's what you want. You want to be in the mix in the fourth quarter. If we see that developing, then you really have to hold on to him because now you're gelling.
Yeah.
Even though if you're losing, you still you gotta keep you have to keep this consistency to gel. You can't keep changing. You can't recycle left and right all the time. It just doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, it's the eye test more than the record.
Yeah.
But the other part of that question could be, what if you could get Sean McDermott or Mike Tomlin?
Is Sean McDermott bringing Josh Allen over here with him?
Or, yeah, but he turned them around before Josh Allen was there. So that's part of the equation as well.
Yeah. I think for me, like it would have to be I would love Mike Tomlin over here. Like the fact that there's a ton of fucking people that are like, yeah, fuck that dude and all that. Yeah, he only comes from a program that's fucking been in the playoffs pretty much his entire fucking career and has never had a losing, season.
He's never had a losing season, and we can't have a winning season.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's where I draw the line, Scott. Okay, I draw the line. It's fucking crazy. Like what?
I like Sean McDermott myself. I'm shocked Buffalo fired him.
Same here.
Then of course, Johnny, we've talked about this KOC thing. I think that's people getting, gacked up over that is silly. But is that somebody you take a chance on if he's available and him and Muji are buddies? It'd have to be a consideration, right?
I mean, if you're telling me that I don't have to give up a pick for him, I mean, it's a conversation. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, just like I thought it should have been a conversation with Harpo.
Yeah, I heard Tanky V saying, I'm giving up a first and a second for him right now. Like, what are you talking about, dude? That's nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Not for a guy that hasn't proven to me with the fucking with the quarterbacks. Like, who has he fucking done with the quarterbacks? Scott, can you name them?
Well, I mean,
hold on.
He's had a couple big winning seasons. The problem is they go to the playoffs. They lose at home to the Giants and Danny Dimes, and then they have a chance to be the 1 seed with Sam Darnold. They get blown out the final game of the week. Then they get blown out the first round of the playoffs.
Who beat them, by the way, when they got blown out?
The Lions.
Oh.
The Lions.
The 15-1 Detroit Lions, I think.
And then the Rams in the playoffs. And then when he had Cousins still, they hosted the Giants in the playoffs. They were favorites. I think they had won 13 games that year, and they got handled by the Giants. So,
And how many times in those games were they coming from behind to fucking try to win it? Like, I just remember that season and them seeing them. Oh, shit, look at them.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I don't know how that got here. Sorry, but
thank God clothes on.
Charles referenced the Gang Green Beach Club. This is the pregame for it. You recognize some people there, guys?
Yeah, man, that guy with the bald head is pretty cool. I don't even know who that is. Do you guys know who that is?
That rooster?
That's the guy.
Cogburn?
That's the guy that's always cooking when he calls in.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yes. But the other 4.
Jake.
Yeah, Lou. Green Bean, Luby, and Boy Green.
I only see 4 total.
Is that Green Bean?
That's Green Bean.
It is.
Yeah.
That's Clean Bean.
Clean Bean. I only see 4. You got 5?
Hold on.
Let me look a little lower. Okay, I got it.
That's so wrong, Scott.
It is. It's just kind of a thing that we
Speaking of Green Bean, a guy I met over there, the great Wyatt, a cowboy, I believe in Montana or Wyoming, not far from me. He chimes in, member for 2 months. I believe it's Wyatt in Wyoming. Aaron Glenn needs to win games or screw off. How many, if that's the mantra, win or get the hell out? What is your minimum to mark him safe?
9 wins.
7.
It's tough. I don't have a minimum. I have
the eye test.
The eye test. I mean, 5. I know. 5 wins, and you're in all the games, but maybe a couple. That's an improvement over last year when you were not in more than probably 3 games all year. But obviously the bottom line is notching wins, So it matters what Woody thinks, not what we think.
Exactly. Chuck Wagon. That's right.
Chuck Wagon.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
There
I
you
just,
go.
I just like I go into every season with they have to fucking win 9 games, and I think if they don't win 9 games and it's a losing fucking season, and then it's a fucking conversation that we're coming for your fucking job because
Johnny, just
gotta
to play
win, man.
just to play devil's advocate, how many times have you done that in a preseason? But you've done it 3.5 games higher than what Vegas thinks we ought to win.
I don't look at Vegas shit. I've never have. I just do. I think they have a big fucking say in playing all this shit. 100%. You've seen it, but I don't care about all that noise. To me, it's you fucking have to have a winning season, dude. You guys are telling me here, if he gives you 9 wins, we're not gonna fucking champion Aaron Glenn as like, holy shit, look what he's fucking doing.
Yeah, but are you firing him if he goes 8-9?
It's a conversation.
No, I mean, according to you, he's fired.
Johnny's tough, man.
You
better perform.
Yeah, like you gotta fucking perform, dude. That'll be like us at our jobs and not fucking performing. You think they're gonna be like, it's okay, you got 8 fucking wins, get him next year, buddy? No, I'll be like, yo, I got this young fucking guy that's fucking like drooling at the mouth, wants to take your fucking position and could probably do it better. It cost me way less.
What if I told you you're a banker, Johnny, and you performed better than any banker at your company the last 5 years, and you're still getting your head chopped off the block? You'd be like, what the fuck? The last 4 years of people didn't do what I just did. If Aaron Glenn wins 8 games, he can say that. Because when's the last time we won 8 games? You don't think that stands for anything?
No, because it's still you're still a loser. Like, it's fucking, we're losing. Like,
if the Jets were a bank, they'd have been closed down years ago.
Hey, McDermott was a winner. Silicon
was
a winner.
It's Silicon fucking Valley Bank all over again. Exactly. Exactly. How long are we gonna wait to fucking say, 7 wins? Fuck yeah, Salah, give him another year. Nope, let's just fucking fire him when we're battling to try to maybe be the top dogs in the fucking East.
Yeah, they fired him, and then they played
the Bills
for first place
next week. Yep.
Yeah.
It's like Woody just kind of lost his mind over that one.
To be fair, I was ready for Salah to be gone by then. Like that game in London, I was over it, man. So I can't even knock it. Hindsight, that our season was over. But like, bro, I was so over it by then. Like, what did we do? We targeted Garrett 23 times that game, like, and we lost. Like, I don't know, man. Just maybe I'm misremembering a little bit, but it just Salah. No, I don't.
No, I think a lot of people were torn on that one. I remember thinking, well, I think Brick's gonna make these guys, more responsible. And it just all
Brick.
No,
you know how many bricks? You know how many bricks I thought of coming out of your mouth? I thought Brick Turdy. I thought Brick Johnson. All Brick. Okay, sorry.
But it just, it just got worse, of course, after that. But anyway,
Can I step away and be right back?
No.
I do have some other questions if you guys, I don't know, Johnny, how long you have, Scott?
I'm hurting. I'm falling asleep. So I'll take this last one. Give it to me, Daddy-o.
Okay.
I want to respond to Pagan Artie.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not a fan of Aaron Glenn as a coach. He can change that. So if I'm seeing improvement over last year's team, to me, that's a win for him. Doesn't mean I'm keeping him. Like I mentioned earlier, Johnny, it depends also who's out there and who wants a job.
Yeah.
You know? But improvement is improvement. And I have to give some respect to that, even though at this point, I'm not a fan of him as a coach. Loved him as a player. Got to compartmentalize and not let that influence your thoughts of him as a coach.
But it wouldn't be improvement in winning season. And
I agree. I think Artie was saying, because I said if they win 5 games and are in every game and they're not doing stupid shit all the time, that's something to consider. That's an improvement. But
then I could say, okay, they're in these close games, but they can't fucking finish it. Why? Why are the plays that are not being put in? Why is he not adjusting to what he should be adjusting at that fucking moment to get him over that hump? We've been losing. All we've ever known is losing records for the last 11 years now.
Yeah.
So
See, I think it boils down to, at least for me, and let me say why and then how or whatever, however it plays out. But like, for me, it's like, do you believe we have a quarterback that's even somewhat reasonable this year? And if so, that should raise expectations alone. For me, like, I'm not counting Gino as being any better than anything we've seen here the last 5 years. So my mark is not 9 wins like you, because I don't believe in Gino.
Right.
I don't. At least here on July 10th. And it's not just the allegations, it's like his previous play and any time out of Seattle, blah, blah, blah. But
even
like,
in Seattle, he went to
well,
one
even
game and lost.
yeah, correct. And then that team wins the Super Bowl without him. So like, did he take them? Did he max them out? I don't think. But and with that said, like, if I don't think he is him or even somewhat resembling him, like, I'm not 9 wins, but I'm also not 7 like Salah. I'm so tired of 7-10 seasons. I could scream if we go 7-10 again. I really, goddamn, I just can't do 7-10 again. 8-9. Long story short, 8-9 is the barometer. If he gets to 8-9, that's 5 more wins than last year. And then you're drafting a quarterback, and the Geno experiment's over. 7-10, fire his ass. Now, don't get me wrong. 9-8, Johnny, build a statue, okay?
Yeah,
But anything less than 8 for me, which is basically 500. I mean, let's be honest. It's very close to 500, very close to you, just 8-9, just a hard schedule, a hard division with quarterbacks. Honestly, I would rank Geno. I might rank Geno the 4th quarterback in the East. Like, and that's sad considering Malik Willis has thrown about as much as I have.
Well, what if this is a scenario? Jets are whatever, they win 7 games and they win 6 games, they win 8 games, but their defense is a top 10 defense and their offense is ass. Does that make you feel any different, since he's really taken over the defense this year and he's really kind of separated himself from the offense? Remember last year it was, I'm not a defensive coach, I'm a football coach.
Yeah, I'm an executive, or yeah.
Remember all that stuff? I'm a football coach.
He was trying to be too much Bill Parcells, bro. That's what it fucking boils down to, and it just did not. It did not work out. He needed to be, and Afram and I have said this shit many of times. He needs to fucking be Aaron Glenn. That's it. He needs to be himself, not try to portray, his mentor who's been Bill Parcells, which is all good and great and shit like that. But take the good parts of him, but make it yours. And
by the time he was anywhere near Parcells was already an established legend.
Exactly.
You know, he did his work with that other New York team, and he was cruising after that. So yeah, he hasn't even approached that level, of course. So yeah, he needs to be his own man, no doubt. He kind of stuck his foot in his mouth way too many times. And if someone like Parcells had done it, people just would have, oh, okay, what, laughed about it. And, he's earned the right to be able to do that. Glenn has not.
Hey guys,
I mean, we failed to bring up most of these guys that have won championships, have had tremendous talent, have had playmakers. We're not even there yet. We're starting to bring in potential playmakers into this team. Difference maker, guys that can affect the game. And that's how you win. You don't get a bunch of scrubs out there that, it's not the bad news bears all of a sudden. You got to have talent in this league. And we're slowly getting in some potential talent. Am I keeping you up, Johnny? Is that what it is? Is that you, Johnny?
No, man, I'm like, that shit it just hit me out of nowhere.
No, I'm just joking. But we'll see what he does with the talent that he has. Let's see if they get developed, if they start doing good. Same thing with Reich. I'm looking forward to Mitchell, as I think he's going to be a game changer because he's going to free up Garrett. He has that ability. He didn't have anyone able to throw to him. People go crazy because wide receivers drop balls. Let's be honest. We always do the negative every time we see a guy dropping. That's it. He sucks. He's done. He's over with. So, but when we played the New England, he blew by Christian Gonzalez, who's a top 10 corner. So, can these two guys? Can this coaching staff put this team together? That's the question. There's talent. There's potential talent. And let's see what happens from this point on.
Well, and that's my point about seeing improvement, passing the eye test more than their record, because you got to walk before you run. And they were, what was their point differential last year? One of the worst ever.
Mm-hmm.
Just if they're in the games, okay. But to me, that's an improvement. Now,
if I see a 10-yard pass, I'm happy.
If they're losing games over bad coaching decisions, Johnny, like you said, why they're losing close games, it was because of bonehead coaching decisions. That's another story.
Let me say this to you guys, right? Geno Smith, okay, the last couple of fucking years, right? You guys are telling me you guys are not going to take this, right? 3,025 yards, 4,320 yards, 3,624, 4,282. Last year with the Jets, 2,385. The year before that, when we had Rodgers, right? That was 3,714. The year before that, and this is in passing, okay, guys, that I'm talking about right now. So, Jesus Christ, fucking 2,919. Like, this dude has been way better than every fucking thing we've had almost. And if he could give us that and the fucking touchdowns that he's thrown, are the interceptions a problem? I mean, yes, but also there was a ton of fucking people that were like, I want Jameis Winston to be our quarterback because at least he's gonna air it out. I don't, I just
I guess the question is, do you believe he'll do that?
I mean, he did it with the fucking worst fucking shit last year.
Do you believe we will get that out of it? I mean, you got health, you got legal, and you got us.
The legal's bullshit, bro. Come on, dude.
Okay. But the rest of it,
Well, who has the most interceptions the past 5 years?
All the top quarterbacks.
Josh Allen.
The ones who played 85 games.
Yep, still.
Yeah, but let's not even talk about him and Josh Allen in the same
Well, I'm
sentence.
just saying we can throw stats and say this, this, and this, right? It can be misconstrued either way, you know.
I don't care how many yards Gino plays or throws for. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't care. It's more just, can you pick up a 3rd and 5? Can you pick up a 3rd and 7?
The win.
Yeah.
That's the bottom
He
line.
could throw for 2,000 yards and we win 10 games. He could throw for 4,000 and we win 5. Like,
I mean, he's going to be an improvement over what we saw last year, right? No doubt. But at the same time, I don't think he's going to be a top 10 quarterback that leads us to the AFC Championship game.
all right, Johnny, we got to get you out of here, man. You got the final mic, man. Say what you want.
So it goes to this then, and it goes back, and I think again it was on this show when you had Anthony, I think, on where we asked, would you rather have a top 10 offense or a top 10 defense? But can your offense be 15 and then your offense is top, and then your defense is top 10? I would take that all fucking day because I know that's going to give me some dubs. You know, so I leave with that question to you guys all over again, because which one would you rather have and why? Guys, I'm out, man. I'm fucking like over here falling asleep. Everybody hit the like, hit the sub. Get out of my guy Danger Zone, man. You know what time it is here. You guys are in the Danger Zone. Pow, pow.
Hey, man. You guys are catching up, man. You might surpass me in subs at the clip you're going. How many times are you going to have Wesley Walker on, Dan? I'm jealous as hell.
Hey, man. He dude, we've just been blessed, bro. And you know how we are, man. We want to continue to keep showcasing the fans that are out there, the fucking diehards, that ones that are, bro, like, it's crazy. These guys that we bring on, they're at every fucking game. Every game, away and home. I mean,
crazy.
we just had Frank on the show. He does his giant tailgate, right? D10. Doesn't take a cent from anybody. Just does it for the fucking love for the fans and the Jets. It's what's it about, man. I fucking grew up idolizing those dudes, bro.
Frank, I thought you had Scott on tonight.
Oh shit, it might have been Scott too, man. And big shout out to, first off, I want to give some flowers to Scott, okay? Oh. Shout out to Scott fucking when Ken O'Brien was on and bringing out, talking about his coach and, you know, this Pop Dukes and everything like that. I thought that was such a fucking underrated piece of the show.
Touching.
And it was fucking awesome, Scott, that you did that. And he fucking instantly remembered and was like, oh man, he was like the best freaking he was the best coach I've ever had. And like, you know, I just remember waking up in the day and he would be the guy that would be with first.
Belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, like it was dope, Scott, to see you really shine at that moment with Kenny O, because Kenny O is my dad's favorite quarterback. And I just remember, and for me to get on there and fucking say that you were better when you went against Dan Marino every fucking single time was fucking awesome, because it's the truth. Look it up. He had
a winning record against Dan Marino
and better numbers each time that he played each other.
Yeah.
So fuck you, Dan Marino. You can suck it. And fuck Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, because of that fucker being on that and them having and showing the fucking. That's why I want to watch that movie. I'm out. Peace.
Well, and Johnny, I had to that was my opportunity to kind of make sure people knew I wasn't full of shit when I talk about my pops here and there about certain things. And Kenny O's brought that one home for me.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking awesome. Like I was so fucking happy, bro, that you came on and said I wish you would have. You were having issues, I think, with your stuff when we had Wesley on, and you were trying to call in. I would have loved to have that conversation between you guys. Him being a offensive minded guy and you being a defensive guy. I thought that would have meshed so fucking well to have been like, hey, how would have thought if this would have been around? And so it was pretty cool, man. So
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but Dane's show, I picked right up yours. It told me my mic was hot and everything, but I don't know what was going on.
it was Dano. You're not allowed to be on
Hey.
any other fucking show.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm monopolized, man. Monopoly. Like Afram at a rave. I
Yo,
monopolize.
Yeah, what are you doing, Afro? You're fucking over there fucking. Are you at the beach club already? He's at the beach club with all the guys already, man. Shit.
Johnny, man. Good night,
guys,
brother.
man. You guys have a good night.
Get some sleep there, Pancho.
Have a sublime weekend, man.
Oh, fucking! I'm about to try to see if the grip will get on my mushroom tip real quick.
Yeah, she's asleep, Johnny. Leave her alone.
Hey, I just say, hey, baby, lift that leg up real quick, girl.
That's a one up, man.
Yeah, that's how it is. Later, guys.
Later.
There we go.
Oh boy,
character. He's a character, man.
Show going to be on next week? We don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know. It hasn't been pulled yet. Definitely profanity laden. But yeah, I mean, 9 wins, man. If that's the bar, are we in for a long year? If that's the bar.
That's not the bar for me, but
yeah. If it comes down to that, but if we're close, if we're playing well in the fourth quarter and we have a chance to get to that number, but we just don't get it because of a play or call, you got to look at that as well. Remember, you're starting with basically a whole new team again.
I mean, it's year one all over in my eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. It just was one of those freak things. We just didn't. We thought we had talent on this team. We had maybe 1 or 2 players that, and we got rid of them because they wanted. One of them wanted out for sure, and we had a great deal on the other.
I guess I worry about the people that are talking playoffs and talking 9 win. I worry for them.
Being optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You're
at what
get
cost?
Those guys all the time.
At what cost, though? Like in 6 months, how are they going to be?
Right. And I gotta disagree with you guys in year one all over again. To me, it's you try to improve each year.
Right.
And that's what they did. They had to improve the coaching staff. They had to improve the roster, and they're doing all that. At least it appears that way right now. So I got to show it on the field. So to me, it's just year 2 of improving this team. And they took a step backward, sure, but it appears they're taking a step forward now. I think we're definitely going to see improvement. Doesn't necessarily mean a whole bunch more wins, but it'll be improved football. I mean, I think we all can admit last year was very difficult to watch. Unless you like watching bad football. Then it was fun.
I assume they studied Revelations last year. Let's hope this year it's Genesis.
I just changed the channel, Dane. I didn't study anything.
Johnny boy, good night. Go ahead, Afro.
Yeah, it's going to come down. Also, we still don't have our number one our future quarterback.
Right, and so that might be the improvement next year or the year later. And these rookies we get, let's not expect too much from them in their first year. But 2027, they should be better. 2028, they should be rolling. It doesn't happen overnight. It's rare that it happens that fast.
That's exactly right. Until they start playing, Artie and Peg, that's it comes down. Everything looks good on paper.
Yeah.
See how they look good. Go ahead.
Afram, are you a fantasy player?
No.
Fair.
I think fantasy, I think fans become more focused on players than the team.
It's not real football.
No,
it's definitely not.
It's entertainment, but you have to be able to draw the line. I've seen people argue over who's a better player because of fantasy stuff. It's like, dude, it's the reason it's called fantasy football.
I've also seen people root against their own team.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah, it's trash.
Well, then you know what? Then you don't really have a team.
Yeah, fair. Here's one for you guys. I'm sure you guys will get a kick out of this. Eddie McGuire says the Jets are lost in the Book of Enoch.
Okay.
No. Okay. All right. Well, I got that semi, I think. Oh, wait. Here we go. I will say
a new toy.
I will say the Book of Enoch, I think, was one of the 5 books that was banned from the Bible. So yeah, I get that now, right? Does that help? Does that help at all?
No, not one bit.
Well, yeah, me and the Bible, Dane, aren't.
They don't mix with you?
No, hey, people want to have their religion. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's just not for me. So, but yeah,
It-
so I definitely don't know about the Book of Enoch.
Moving right along. Peg and Artie says fantasy football isn't real until Artie and Peg kick ass.
That's right. Till you collect those winnings.
That's right. When money's involved, things change.
It does. Eddie, welcome back, brother. Appreciated your call or two, maybe by now into the DZ. Just chilling here on a Friday night, man. Past 12 o'clock. I don't know how much longer we're gonna roll. If you have questions for the panel, submit them now. We do have a couple still pinned. I want to get your thoughts on, guys. Brian was here earlier, became a member again for a second month. Question: Dennis Dixon is still my favorite college quarterback of the century. That dude was electric. What do you think of that take? And can you offer your favorite in comparison?
Well, he's talking college football. He was a Duck, Dane. I don't know if you know that. And they had a great team, and they were undefeated. And he got a knee injury, and then the season didn't finish well. But as a Duck aficionado, he wasn't what Marcus Mariota was for the Ducks. I mean, talking about electric.
He's a legend up here. I think there's statues of him around.
Oh, God. I mean, well, go back and look at his last year. Just look at his stats. And he won the Heisman. They're mind-boggling.
Mariota?
Yeah. But Dennis Dixon was great. I remember him well. Another guy, sorry, I'm just the Duck stuff got me fired up now. But man, Akili Smith was electric as well.
Akili Smith.
And their teams weren't as good as like Dennis Dixon's teams or Marcus Mariota's teams, but
Smith was on the Bengals, right?
Yeah, he was the 3rd pick of the draft for the Bengals. And he did.
Scott.
Yeah.
You know where his son is right now?
Oregon, unless he's transferred. He's
Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon, indeed, man. Achilles Smith, sadly, one of the biggest busts. One of the biggest busts in the pros, but great in college, like you said. His son is backing up Dante Moore and Dylan Raiola.
So
Did Achilles Smith have a good team behind him?
in Cincinnati,
No, in Oregon.
they were decent. They weren't nearly as good as the Oregon teams we know. But let me tell you something my dad said. And let's face it, a quarterback going to Cincinnati in those days was a death sentence. But my dad said if a coach can't figure out how to get him to perform, then they shouldn't be coaching.
Who was his coach there? Was it Marvin?
I think it was Marvin Lewis. Who the offensive coordinator was, I don't recall.
Well, Chris B is here. Maybe he can help us with that. Afram, I know you don't watch a lot of college, but is there anyone you could throw out as maybe your favorite college quarterback? It doesn't even have to be this century, just whenever.
It's like I said, I don't follow, but I mean, if coming to the league, I mean, recently I've followed, so that's I like Dante more. I just think he's smooth and his throwing is effortless, and probably has to pick, fine tune his decision making. But I think he has the tools to be successful in the NFL.
And he seems like he's really cool headed too.
Yeah.
Doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low.
I hope we get him. I really do.
Same. I really do as well. You know who
I'm not picking a quarterback based on his last name.
Agree.
Like what, Achilles Smith you're talking, or
like a Manning?
Oh, yeah. Same with Achilles Smith. I mean, he's years away, but same thing goes there. I was in Ohio, so like probably biased, but I did like watching Troy Smith. He fizzled out, he was with Baltimore for a bit and whatnot, but I thought he was really fun. Vince Young, man, R.I.P. Yeah. Very fun to watch.
He had some success in the NFL, but not.
Yeah,
correct. Honestly, though, I'm like you, Afro, man. Mainly pros. I could tell you all about Elway. I couldn't tell you about quarterbacks of the 2000s, though. Like in college, that is.
The problem is when I was watching ball started, quarterbacks would sit.
Yep.
Okay. And the veteran would learn. Now it's you they throw him into the fire right away, and we see how bad that it's become. They just it's too much for them to run a team as a 20-year-old, a 21-year-old, or even a 22-year-old. They need to sit and learn. They need to be able to learn to slow the game down for themselves. But the number one draft picks, and you got to play them, right? One overall. Does Mendoza start this year? Or was it?
Has he even signed yet?
I don't know. I think it was bogus. He didn't come to the draft. I think it would have been.
He's one of 2 first-round picks yet to officially put pen to paper.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do think you see him, but it could be Halloween or Thanksgiving in my eyes.
Yeah. Is Kirk Cousins there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
I've heard it's just the language of the contract. It's not the money.
It's always the language. It's always
and the Raiders are kind of more on the cheap side. So yeah, I'm sure they'll get it worked out. I mean, how do you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he play 10 plus years in the league?
Yes.
Afram?
I have to assume yes, Val, but you never know. One
You
bad
know,
hit, and they never recover.
Taking out
Also-
injury. Take out injury. To me, even if he doesn't hit it as a starter, he seems like a great backup.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, how many seasons is Zach going on at this point?
That's amazing. That's impressive.
yeah.
This is, okay. This is year 5, but it is impressive. Or
Look
wait,
at
yeah,
like,
wait. No, this is year 6. I don't know why. They don't list Denver because he didn't play it down.
But he got
But
paid.
no, yeah, this is year 6. Okay.
I mean, there's guys that stick around as backups for years, like Josh Johnson. I mean, you know him. He was one of his many stops was a Jet. So there's
Tim Boyle.
oh my, I don't know how he sticks around though, but he does. He's been in the league for years.
We see him differently than the coaches do.
Yeah.
Evidently.
But you're right, Scott. Though Mendoza, even if he isn't a starter, he could be easily a solid backup for many. He could for a decade and just doing that.
He could be a desired backup.
Yeah.
He's a smart kid. He battles. That would suck for the Raiders if he turns out to be a career backup, of course. But you'd have to do that again.
Well, I mean, Eddie is late to the party. He said Zach signed. I don't know what he means, but I'm assuming he wanted to see this photo.
Well, look at Geno Smith. How many years was he a backup?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at Mark Sanchez. Didn't he play like 9 years, but he was only here for 4?
I remember him in Philly. Did he go anywhere besides Philly?
Chicago.
Now he's going to be playing for the Mean Machine.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, he's on the Saints. So,
what? Okay, it must have been 2013 Chicago. Yeah, I don't know why ESPN doesn't count it as a year. So Mark was here for 4, Chicago 1, Philly 2, Dallas 1, Washington 1.
Right. Dallas.
He was all over the place, man. And then he was he was in the booth, dude. He could have did the booth for the rest of his life, and
he was good too at it.
He just sliced up that contract, man.
Hey, isn't that going to court sometime soon?
So they just postponed it for like the 5th time.
Huh.
Now it's all the way into September before. Yeah. So I don't know, man. All right, let me get old Zachy Poo off the table here. Guys, if you got to bow out at any time, let me know. I'm just picking through the chat. Chris B, can Geno provide good enough game management? It's something we need to drastically improve upon. Our turnover margin that has plagued us in past losing season. Ooh. Turnover margin being referenced with Geno.
Well, part of that turnover margin falls on the defense as well. Jets forced 4 turnovers last year total. 4. And I don't even know how many of those were on defense. We're a couple on special teams. We know there were no interceptions, of course, but
what if he throws for 300 yards, 3.25, throws 2 picks, but 4 TDs, and we win? Does it matter?
Well, the win's the bottom line.
Exactly.
Here's what Bill Walsh said. A turnover hurts you more than a touchdown helps you. That's the opinion of one of the all-time great coaches. So, and now game is a little different now.
It's a lot different.
So yeah, but he kind of was opening up the game, you know.
Oh yeah, he changed the game with his West Coast offense.
Yeah,
back then, because the
but
league was primarily run.
yeah, it's. I watched recently a 1974 AFC Championship game, and you know, so much running, and I kind of, be honest with you, I kind of miss that football, but it's interesting to see, to go back and just look at box scores where a quarterback would go like 12 for 18 for the game. You know, that's a half now.
Back then, running backs were picked in the first round.
First pick of the draft, yeah.
Amid, welcome, brother. Hell yeah. Amid, welcome back. Let me just read some chats here, guys. Happy Eddie McGuire. Sanchez destroyed his career. It's really sad. He was in a blackout. I agree. But also, like, I've been blacked out. I haven't done what Sanchez did.
It can't be an excuse.
Yeah. Yeah. I've done other stuff, but not violence. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
If you
Other
search
things.
the internet, you might find Dane in all sorts of
Orange garb.
states of being clothed. Oh no!
Yeah.
Well,
The best quarterbacks are the best game managers. Gino has not been a great game manager. Do you agree?
yeah. The game manager, though, has always to me been an interesting, and I know what people mean by it, but
It's backhanded.
Yeah, isn't every quarterback managing the game the way they kind of write up a game plan?
Is it a backhanded compliment?
By many, it is for sure.
Remember, the game is managed by the offensive coordinator at this point. He's throwing the call. Back in the day, where the quarterback used to be able to call the play, you know, when Vinny
True.
was in there, he was calling his own plays in the field when we were winning. You know, that's the game manager, is when the quarterback can make his own calls, because he sees what's on the field. He reads the defense. When the call is coming in from the offensive coordinator, the only time that he goes off of that, if he sees the defense picked up on something and he has to change the play at the line of scrimmage. So,
and some quarterbacks don't even get that option. It's like,
exactly,
you run the play that's called no matter what. And younger quarterbacks are in that most of the time. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's always been an interesting designation to me.
Yeah. All right, here's one. We getting our first pick what week?
I'm saying week 1.
What the hell?
I'm saying week
why
1.
not? The defensive line is good. They'll force them to make a mistake. Put some pass rush on Cam Ward. He'll make a mistake.
Good question. Cam Ward, yes. Chris B chimes in. He says, thanks, go JETS. He says, we are getting our first pick week 1. He agrees. That's a 3-0 vote thus far. Chat, let us know. Do you have any other takes? Just to be a contrarian,
Do we
I
count
just
preseason? Do we count the preseason?
No.
Okay.
But I would love.
Oh boy, here we go. Yeah.
To say week 2.
Jordan Love will throw interceptions.
You know what? I think Saleh is just going to ground and pound if he's smart.
No,
Yeah, but if you stop the run, he's going to be forced to throw.
yeah, the
Well,
game might determine that.
if my aunt is good.
Yeah, I mean, you have to throw the ball.
I mean, I will say, I think we are more suited to stopping the run than we are to stopping the pass. Does anybody disagree with that?
I don't.
Afram?
Oh, we got
You think
pass
it's-
rushers.
I mean, you don't think we have nose tackles as well, or
Yeah.
so?
Well,
Good.
it could be it could be an even balance. You know, they're going to try to run on us, and if we stop them, they're going to try to pass. And if we hold them a third down and long, we'll have a higher chance of getting a sack.
Well, you know, Dable, he's a good offensive coordinator.
He likes to pass.
He'll have something for the Jets. So, but yeah, young quarterback. I don't think mine's trying to force the ball into spots. Yeah, I think Jets get one week 1.
All right. Well, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I definitely by week 2. Can we agree there? Definitely, I think we could have close to 10 this year compared to last year. So I'm with you guys. I'm just not certain it'll happen right off the bat. It might take a minute, is all, for us to get the scheme down and the coaching and all that.
It would be kind of fun to hear it happen at home, because you know their crowd's going to go nuts.
Let me ask you this: if you had to bank on a player getting number 1, Chris B said Nashawn Wright. Are you with him or are you not? I'm not.
Oh yeah, you got Pawns, I bet.
I have Minka.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go with Pawns.
I think Minka fits. He's a ball hawk.
I mean, Wright is as well. I'm not saying Chris B has a bad take. I'm just gonna go a different route, and especially like I don't know. I see Minka acclimating immediately. I don't know about you, Afram, but I think he'll just plug in and be Minka.
Yeah. Plus, he'll be the chief out there in the secondary. He'll help those guys out.
Yeah.
Ask you guys this question. Totally different.
Yes. Please.
If the Jets beat Titans and Green Bay, and they beat them like a well-coached team, does your thought process change as far as how many wins they get that in the season?
If they beat Tennessee that way, no. If they beat both and one is Green Bay, immediately, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scott?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, for me, automatically it'd move them up a game because I'm picking them to lose to Green Bay. So, yeah.
Does it change your mind how well they'll play against other teams that maybe are picked to lose against?
It does until they
play them.
Well, it does until they start to look bad, if that ever happens. I mean,
right.
Well,
we were optimistic after the Pittsburgh game, right? And then it was all downhill.
Yeah, because he was afraid. He got bombarded in the Buffalo game, and then became squeamish the rest of the season. Was afraid of getting hit.
But the defense was bad, and I mean,
everything
but special teams. Special teams was good. We got to give them their flowers.
Yeah. So what does that come down to? They didn't care for the coach.
What I will say is, if that were to come to fruition, Afram, I think the Lions game would be a fantastic barometer. But obviously, we don't have the benefit of waiting to see how that plays out. In your scenario, we just have to go on the first 2 games. I will say that would go a long way for me, and I would say then like I would move my goalpost to being they need to get a wild card at that point. And that's up from 8 wins. So like that's into 10-7 plus.
We wait and see, man. That's where we are.
My thing though with the 8 wins is I don't believe they'll start fast. And that's where I'm going. Like, I don't because we never have, for one, but also like new scheme, new coaching, new pieces, new players, new everything. It's going to take a month before we even know what our team is.
Yeah.
If you tell me they start 2-0, though, immediately things drastically change. And that includes expectations.
I think they should focus on trying to come out fast because that's the time when you can catch teams. You know?
No Micah Parsons.
And week 1 is basically a preseason game because so many of the guys don't even play in the preseason. And if they do, they play so little that who knows what to expect. I'd be curious to go back and look at week 1 last year, the teams that won and lost and how they ended the season. And we know the Jets for sure looked good week 1.
They look very good.
Yeah.
They just basically the turnover, which basically shifted the momentum.
And then even they still had a chance, if Garrett Wilson catches that pass, they might win the game still. But anyway, so yeah, Green Bay will be a handful because they're just a good organization, a well-coached team. They won't come and lay an egg, I don't think. Jets will have to win that game. But yeah, those next two, Dane, like you said, on the road, I think for both of them, right?
Right. Yeah. If it doesn't have a black square, it's on the road.
Who's game 3? Oh, you got it right up there.
At Detroit and then at Chicago.
Which game 3 and 4? Which one do you think, if they go 2-0, which one do you think has the highest chance of them stealing?
Chicago.
If you had to take a guess,
I'm saying Detroit. I think Chicago's a team on the way up and the Detroit's on the way down. Could you imagine if they're 3-0 and they've beaten Green Bay and Detroit? Listen to us, geez.
What I will say is interesting though is that so week 3 is Detroit, Aaron Glenn versus Dan Campbell versus his whole prior regime, whatever. And then the next game is Aaron Glenn, Ben Johnson. Am I painting it this way? No, but you're going to hear it a million times over in 3 months. It's Aaron Glenn versus Campbell. Oh, now it's Aaron Glenn versus Ben Johnson. It's really a Midwestern swing here. I mean, even you could extend it to Tennessee, Green Bay, Detroit, Bears, Cleveland. That's all kind of Midwest, if you ask me.
if they put together, they can beat Cleveland. I think they can beat New England. Definitely the Miami. I don't see Miami winning much.
And the Raiders.
And then the Chiefs will be an interesting game.
Here's a question. Who is quarterback for the Raiders on November 1st? Knowing us, it'll be Mendoza's debut.
Well, they'd probably like his first start. If he starts off if he starts off as number 2, they'd probably like him to win his first start. So it might depend on their schedule and how the Jets are playing, how their defense is playing. That would be interesting, though.
That's away, right?
It's home.
Oh,
the Raiders.
I don't think they start him at home. I don't think they probably start him away. Probably easier for him to acclimate versus hometown crowd the first game.
Now I don't know if he has other options, obviously, before that game. But
Yeah.
I mean, it is Kirk Cousins okay with only starting 7 games and being shunned?
Well, he went there
Knowing.
knowing,
saying.
yeah, and
Just saying.
he said, I just want to compete for the job. Just
Yeah.
start who you think has the best chance to win. He's got to understand at this point of his career where he is.
Yeah.
So he might win the job early on, but if things aren't going well, they're not going to wait that long to go to Mendoza.
I agree.
I mean, Cousins did sign a 5-year deal with the Raiders.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure they can get out of it in 2.
They said, okay, so here's what Google says. He signed a 5-year, $172 million contract with the Raiders. That is essentially a 1-year, $20 million guaranteed deal.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
It is very ridiculous.
What's he's made? He made over 100-something million, right?
Oh, over 300.
Over 300?
Yeah, he is like top 5 all time, over 300. Yeah,
He's maybe the top business minded player of all time. He's
Who's
He
his
hasn't won the
agent?
big one.
Yeah.
Who is his agent, man? Like, got to be the same agent as Tim Boyle, right?
Well, you know what? He's embraced those the tags, and he's used the tags to make a lot of money.
Vayner Sports.
Most players are like they're fighting the tag, and he's used it, to his benefit.
Mike McCartney is his agent from the Vayner Sports.
I wonder who else he represents, because it seems like that dude is a shark. As we wait, Iowa Jet fan chimes in. He says, "Man, I'm so sick of judging AG before we've hit the field this year." I'm with you, Havmo, Iowa. He doubles down. Well, he also chimes in and says, "How great were you? Your first year of learning your craft." And I think this is in response to Johnny Boy, who we were talking banking and all that jazz. Yeah, it's a good question. Like, how much should you be judged on your first year doing something different? As in, how should we judge Aaron Glenn? Go ahead, Afram, though. You got something for us?
Yeah, his top 3 clients: Kirk Cousins, Joe Thuney, and Evan Ingram.
All successful, though, in their own ways.
Yeah, Thuney made some good money.
Ingram, too, played longer than I thought he should have.
Yeah.
Here's one for you. I don't know. This might be easy. It might be a layup. But Infrared chimes in earlier. He says, "I have a question. Who will be more exciting to watch, the Bills or the Jets, according to the pieces we have picked up?"
If these pieces get chances to play because they're doing good, it's going to be young, exciting. And if they start scoring, if points got on the board, if they're throwing deep balls and they're getting caught, if this becomes a very exciting offense, yeah, it's going to be more exciting to watch the Jets versus Josh Allen running the ball, more than 50% of the time. Handing it off.
I'm going to say my piece on this question and call it a night. But James Cook and Josh Allen will be more exciting than anything the Jets can show us.
Wow.
Until they're not. Well,
Can I counter?
When When have we seen anything more exciting than what those two guys do?
Let me ask you this though, and just to play devil's advocate, Scott, one last. If we were to judge it from a Bills fan perspective versus a Jets fan perspective, I mean, the Bills have seen the same shit for how many years in a row? Will this year be exciting for them if it's the same thing they always get? Oh, a playoff berth and an early exit or a middling exit. Is that exciting? Whereas us, if we win 7 games, it would be exciting as hell. Is there an element of that to where it's like expectations versus reality versus just who wins more games?
Well, that kind of wasn't the question, right?
Well, I don't know. Who's more exciting to watch?
How do you interpret the question?
The question would be who would be more exciting to watch, I think.
To whom though? That's the question. That's my question back.
Okay, to a football fan.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Carry on.
Yeah, no. I think the Bills fans better fucking be happy with what they're getting to watch every year. I mean, seriously,
don't take it for granted. Don't.
Yeah.
If the Jets start winning with these guys, the media is going to pick up on them more than they're going to pick up on the Bills.
I mean, it could be a Knicks thing where you just the whole country is rooting for you, but you also have to make it happen.
Yeah.
Well, what would be more exciting is if they're both winning. And
not for me, it ain't.
But how exciting would it be to see a late season game between them?
I want them out.
See, I'm
everyone in our division to lose every game.
You don't get to have everything you want, Afram.
I could sure hope.
What you can. But what's the chance that both them and New England are bad?
All I know is I'm glad we don't have Clemens protecting the edge.
God, he's terrible. He can't. Yeah.
He's on the Titans now. He's going to be.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be revived.
1-0, baby.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the first things we learned playing football was the edge not letting the player get around him to the outside. And he was always running inside to lose the game on a 4th and 2 or whatever, Oh God. Anyway, so I'm gonna call it a night. I gotta get up early. I'm beat.
Oh, don't even have one in you, Scott.
Oh, hold on.
He's been having him all night.
I gotta. Well, that's why I had to stop and get some food in my belly because I was drinking whiskey. All right, let me go. I'll go get one, Dane.
All right.
Look at that. What a gentleman.
He's going to be texting me in the morning. You bastard. I overslept my alarm.
Asshole.
You asshole. Yeah. What other curse words can we throw into this stream?
I think Johnny's done enough of that.
Yeah. Hey, we're July 10th,
17 more days.
I actually have a game planned for next week, just to lighten things up a little bit, maybe even the week after. But it was good to, dude. You called in Charles, Johnny, Snowball. Who else am I missing here? I feel like there was another one.
I don't think that's everybody.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. That's good night. Charles. Scott.
Maybe you shouldn't drink that, Dane.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I will because I'm out of here in 3 minutes as well. Put hair on your chest. Scott. Yeah, or your beard, or your chin.
You need to put some color in my beard is what it needs to do.
I'm getting more white every time. You can't see them, but they're there. I promise.
That's why I shave.
Scott,
Hey,
like you said,
nothing wrong with earning some gray hairs, Afram.
I've had them for a long time, Scott. So
Mine have been slowly coming in. I remember the first time a woman called my salt and pepper sexy, but shit, it's all salt now. So
like you said, man, you got an early morning. Final message to the Danger Zone crew. Still got 11 in here, which is pretty. It's been pretty steady all night. I'm surprised there's the same amount here as there was 3 hours ago, give or take a few. Anything you can say? Maybe buckle up, stay the course. We're built for this shit. Something.
Just relax. Let the season get here. We're not even to training camp yet.
exactly.
People are freaking out over this and that, but that's Clancy. About fucking time, Clancy. we're doing shots of bourbon, and where's Clancy? Anyway, yeah, just relax and enjoy the ride. There's nothing to get too excited or too down about right now. I think, like we've said previously, I think there's stuff to look forward to. Seems like they're putting their a better foot forward going into training camp. So what is it Afram likes to say? We'll see. Or what is it, Afram?
Yeah. We'll wait and see.
Let's see. Yeah. So
We'll wait and see.
Wait and see. But yeah, that's no.
We can do.
No worry. No reason to get too worked up about it right now. So Dan, my question for you is: so this game next week, am I supposed to have all my stuff in order? Is that what we're doing, or is it something else?
So if Murph can commit to longer than an hour, yes.
Okay.
If he only has 1 hour again, then hold off.
Okay.
Married people,
Just give me enough time to find the notes I took.
Okay.
Don't tell me
I
now
will.
or but
I will. I look for, it's probably something Afram is going to ace. I will say me and Murph will need to go into full screen mode and ignore the chat. As most games around here, you got to kind of go full screen so you don't get tipped off. But we'll do it. We'll do it right.
Afram might know some of these, but back in our day, the world was more regional than it is now. So a lot of those things could be regional sayings and concepts.
Maybe frame it for Afram. He has no idea what you're talking about.
Afram, did you see the show when they were asking me? Maybe you could show Afram a clip of it. Basically, they were asking me acronyms of current day things, and I was trying to.
Yeah.
I was trying to answer them, and I knew some, and I had no clue on others, and I tried to have funny answers on some.
You knew some for what it's worth.
I knew some
for what it's worth.
Yeah, that was one of them. I don't think I got that one right. So I'll be doing the same thing with sayings from my day. So
it should be fun.
We'll see how they do.
Also, I am launching. Just since you're here, guys, the game we're going to play with Murph next week, and callers and co-hosts after next week. It's going to be one contestant per week. It's going to be Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style. But it's going to be a blend of Jets questions, pop culture, common sense. You're also going to get You're going to get lifelines where you can ask a poll to the audience. You can ask a specific person in the audience, etc., etc. Starting next week with Murph, and again, I'm going to extend that offer to you, Scott, you Afram. Weekly after that, we got 9 more weeks till the regular season. So I want everyone to play it once, and I want to see who gets the high score on this puppy. So stick around for that. Also, we talked about it at the top of the show, fantasy football. Scott, I'm going to be quick since you got to go. If you're interested in that, as soon as this stream ends, which is in the next 10 minutes or so, throw a fire emoji in the comment section, not the live chat, the comment section after it's ended, or last week's video if you got to go now. Fire emoji means you are in the waiting list, which right now we only have 8 people, so there's 4 free spots. Claim them by typing a fire emoji in the comment section of this stream or last week's stream. End rant. Scott, thank you for helping tonight, brother. Murph couldn't make it, and I suck being alone without a dunce cap. So appreciate you, man. Get the hell out of here, man.
All right. Good night, fellas.
Be well, Scott.
From chat, Dane. See y'all. Maybe Sunday, Dane. You gonna be hanging around Sunday?
I'll be here Sunday, man. 10 p.m. Eastern.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Everyone can come in and see the other Baldy.
Yes. All right. Good night, Scott.
Good night.
All right. Afram with the glowing shirt. Yeah, I thought my shirt was glowing tonight.
This damn camera, I think it just picks up too much light, and if it changes,
it can't figure out what to do.
Yeah, see now it's taking.
You're right.
It's above me.
It's probably got some kind of like auto correction or something.
Right.
Yeah, I got you. Again, you don't do fantasies, so I won't pitch you there. But I will pitch you on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style.
Yeah, that should be fun. That'll be fun.
I think you'd be good at it. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
there will be Jets and just to be a tease here at 1:30 a.m. Once you get up there, it could get harder. But also, like, I'm thinking I might pull a clip where Aaron Glenn's talking about a player, and you got to kind of who's he talking about? So just a tip there. I won't say any more.
Cut out for you.
I do, yes. And I was getting it ready, and then Murph canceled, and I put it on hold. But I do have some things cooking already. I just got to keep working at it. It'd be easy with Murph because I kind of know him and know how to challenge him. But for others, I want some stuff specific to you as well as just common knowledge and jet centric stuff as well. So for you, I'll probably hit a little stuff before the Y2K. I don't know how far back did your fandom start, so it gives me a base.
I started watching in 78, but more involved as the years go because just watching
the Sack Exchange and on
Sack Exchange is on. Yeah, how much of it do I remember? We'll find out.
Well, the challenging stuff again will be higher up the list, so you'll be fine. All right, man. Well, dude, I appreciate you joining.
No, thank you for having me.
Fine. Hey, I'll give you the chance if you have a soapbox quote or rant.
Listen, this is the time to just relax. Like Scott said, they got to throw stories out there. I think we've all got tickets being pulled over. I don't know why that's such a big deal with Gino.
Good point.
I've driven without my wallet, forgetting it at home. I don't have my license. Does that make me a bad guy? You give your name, they know that you have a license. They can still look it up, so it's not a big issue. The other thing, and they don't even talk about the first issue anymore. It's on the police investigation, right? But you don't hear anything more updates on it anymore. So, even the league hasn't done anything about it. So let's there's always someone's got to throw a story out there. So just enjoy this time. It's fun that we can still talk. We we could discuss things. So
year round.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
what
mean,
good.
you're right. You're telling people, hey, chill right now because in a month or two, we're not going to be able to, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
yeah. Once they start practicing and this, cuts will be made. We might pick up a quarterback. Some teams have 4 quarterbacks. We might pick up a guy. We don't know. Anything happens these till game till September. Guys get cut. 53-man, final cuts. So
We might pick up a linebacker, a
exactly
wide
a
receiver,
guard. You know,
a center. I'll take
set
all
it
of them.
back up. You never know. We just wait and see.
Agreed. Agreed.
But to
Afram,
everyone, have a good night. Be well, as I always say. So
I love it.
until next week. Enjoy
Yes,
your
sir.
weekend, everyone.
See ya, man. Have a
Take
good
care.
weekend.
You as well.
Yep. The great Afram, always great audio. Oh well, I mean, last week I said that, and then he of course didn't. But then when I stopped saying it, he's back to having crystal clear audio. So I learned my lesson there. It's kind of like draft night, right? I mean, you might not know this, but I'm telling you now, it's like draft night 2 years ago. I forget. Damn, Corley. Okay, we drafted Corley. My first reaction to the Corley draftee or the drafting on the channel, we got a weapon. We didn't get a weapon. Last year, we draft Arian Smith. We got a weapon. We didn't get a weapon. This year, we draft Sadiq. Not saying it. Nope. Not me. Not this guy. Omar Cooper. Nope. Shut up, Dane. Nope. Not doing it. Did we get a W? Hopefully 1.5 out of 2. Won't catch me saying it though. Learn your lesson, right? Sadiq Cooper. Be well. Everyone, there's been a steady 10 to 12 to 14 to 15 all night. I appreciate it, man. July 10th, I didn't know what to expect, especially starting an hour late. But honestly, when it came down to it, I was like, I could start on time, be alone for an hour, then get Scott. Fine. But everybody's watching, like, as they should, watching Jets Worldwide. If Murph's here, okay, we can get some people interested in Murph, but not just me, right? Why don't I just come online at 10, like Sundays, 10 with Squatch, and then we can give an extra hour to Third Shift, who really, really sparks us. The Clancy's, the Crispies, the Meads, man, the Ali's, the Lucas, man. Come back next week because Murph's going to be here. I'm going to force him to be here. And I'm going to put his feet to the fire with trivia questions. And he can't cheat off of you guys. Yeah, 717, baby. Bring it, Murph. I'll shut you down, boss. Also, I saw Crispy threw a fire in last week's stream. Brother, if that's the case, means you're number 9. A couple more spots, a couple more seats in the DayngerZone Fantasy Football League up for grabs. Throw your fire in the comments. Man, I'm not going to say it again. You know what to do. If you don't, rewind. Appreciate you guys, man, for joining tonight, for keeping us engaged. Again, it's not April numbers, it's not September numbers, it's July numbers. We knew that coming in, but also, like, I might say that the 8 to 10 to 12 that are here are more engaged than other channels who get 20, 30, 40. You guys keep us going. You say the right things at the right times. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. We will see you here Sunday night, 10 p.m. Jets Chaos in the zone. And we will go from there, man. So, peace. Danger Zone out.
I love the show. I love you guys. Fucking, let's go Jets. Jets, 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 Jets.
Oh my god. You guys are bad.
Ha 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 ha. Very funny, Dana.
We can't all be beautiful.
Danger Zone, baby.
I think he has more thought-provoking questions.
I'll be in the danger zone.
Oh my God, let's go!
Holy macro.